Previously in the captivating saga of the Evening Mustards, after an extended wait for Tommaso to modify Bill's gun, the party headed northward again. As night fell, they made camp. In the darkness, Tzar succumbed to the lure of his werebore form, venturing out into the night only to come face to face with a formidable dragon. Despite the overwhelming odds, Tzar, aided by Bill's swift action, emerged triumphant, slaying the fearsome creature. With newfound determination, the Mustards continued their northward trek, eventually reaching Chatray, where they embarked on their meticulously planned museum heist, successfully stealing the sought-after artworks and even a diamond-encrusted chamber pot. Amidst the chaos and excitement of their daring exploits, the group managed to execute a well-timed teleportation spell, whisking themselves away to the safety of Mirand. There, they were reunited with their ally, Lief, only to discover that she harbored troubles of her own. What perils and revelations await our audacious heroes as they navigate the intricate web of their intertwined destinies? Stay tuned for the next captivating chapter in the adventures of the Evening Mustards.
Sweet.
What's happening, guys?
Yeah.
Are we...
Be cool, bro. She's cool.
Well, this is Lief.
Lief, this is Banjo. Banjo Scruggs.
Banjo Scruggs.
Was that an attempt at my name?
In Goblin, yes. That is how it's pronounced.
So I'm not shooting her?
No. Lief is a treasured friend. She once set fire to a horse.
Fantastic.
I will walk out. I'm still butt naked, so I'm going to find some clothes to put on.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
Awkward, and she's kind of like at waist height, as am I.
Why are you looking for his legs? Perhaps we should get situated and then we'll have a meeting.
Yes,
Reminder,
we're on a...
Are we in a safe spot here?
As safe as one can be in Mirand.
So we made
this
it.
is a safe house.
We made it to Mirand.
This is our safe house.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know.
Yes, we made it. Do we know where's the buyer? We should probably move first and get rid of this stuff.
Oh, I don't remember.
Remember the scrying?
Oh.
I do have something that might be able to help with that, though.
Can we go straight there, or do we need to talk to Pierre first for this? Or did he just set the meeting?
He could potentially arrange a meeting. Hasn't been done yet.
The guy we needed to speak to name was
Thaddeus.
Thaddeus.
I'm going to cast Private Sanctum. It's going to take 10 minutes.
Ritual cast.
Ritual cast.
You start casting, I'm like, maybe not in here, maybe upstairs.
That doesn't matter.
Well, it does, because
No, we're under time crunch.
we have to be in the sanctum.
Wait,
It's
is
a
that
100-foot burst.
Oh, what?
I think we'll be fine.
so it's not the shed?
Like impenetrable black fog.
Yeah.
Oh, from the outside, not on the inside, right?
Oh, they'll never find you.
The whole block just goes black.
Scrying was.
Yeah. No, that's. Although it might expose the safe house.
Well, it's interesting. I want to see, because, like, can I make it... Does it have to be 100 foot? I don't know.
You tell me.
If it says
What is the wording?
100-foot burst.
Yep.
yeah,
Well, like, with spells, I don't know if that's a thing. Because, like, when you shoot, I don't know.
Well, you can't make a fireball smaller.
Well, yeah, okay, good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
And why would you want to, you know?
Well, before I cast it, then I'll say to you guys, do we want to do this? It'll stop the scrying.
Maybe not right at this very moment. We may need to do it before we drop these items off.
How deep are we in the city?
You're looking at me for answers.
Kind of in like a what do you call it? A commercial area. A lot of shops around.
I assume these guys are telling me that.
Yeah.
Do we have a phone in this building, in the safe house?
Yeah.
Would we have been fancy enough to have a telephone? And we would have Pierre's number.
Yeah. There's a phone.
Alright, I'm going to go call Pierre
Okay.
and try and organise.
Okay.
Right, who's got his number? Has anyone written it down?
Oh,
Why don't you just use the teleprescription pad?
Operator will put you
I
through.
feel like a phone's quicker if he doesn't look at the pad. He'll hear the phone. You really want that pad. I do. I forgot about that whole scenario with you. I'm thinking of a walk away.
Alright, you walk off to do that. Did you get clothes? What are you doing?
I have clothes on. I have, like, spare clothes.
Oh, okay. So,
So,
you're getting dressed in the corner.
Yes.
Okay. So you head up and call the operator and get put through to Pierre.
Yes.
Bonjour.
It's Kaladin. How are you?
And well, have you arrived?
Yes, we've just arrived in the city. We have the goods, so we need to make the drop.
Have you brought him up to date on everything? Or
I'll give him a quick rundown. I won't go into specifics of the heist, but I'll let him know that we have the painting, was Banjo wanting to keep the German crystal stick? That was part of the contract for Thaddeus, right?
No. So it was just the Apple Lisa, whatever.
Pomelisa.
Pomelisa, thank you.
That's right.
And the
Painting.
Ticklepickle Rose.
Ticklepickle Rose. That's right.
I think. But will you try the fence?
I think we were just trying to, but we just need to get it. Yeah.
You want to sell it to? So
Yeah, we just want to sell it.
Yeah, I'll mention all 3 items.
Julian Cross said, "Bill, get off the fucking pot. We've got to sell it."
Well, I'm almost done.
Do you mention Thaddeus Fawn? Because I'm not 100% sure if
I would have thought we would have.
I thought we had telescripted Pierre
Alright, we'll say-
about Thaddeus,
Alright.
and he was like, "I will
Oh yeah, he says
mediate."
the man is an enigma, wrapped in whimsy, sealed with danger. Watch yourselves. He says that we'll assume that you did tell him that because I don't quite remember. He'll say that he has arranged a meeting for you. It is nighttime, I believe.
I look outside.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it was nighttime when we left.
He says that he has arranged a meeting at the Blue Raven Inn, which is a place that's open all night and often used for these kinds of meetings. He has arranged for you to meet a man named Vincent there. Tzar probably would have heard of this place, maybe never been there, but it's one of those. It's a notorious shady inn.
I understand it to be a place of ill repute.
That's good.
Kind of underworldish.
Yeah, I've not
I
been
think
there
I've
myself.
probably been in there before. I just can't remember.
I'll ask Pierre if Thaddeus, if he might not know, but or if Thaddeus is aware of how hot the items are. Because
I
if
think
he put the contract out, I
We
assume
had
he would
we
understand.
had a long conversation like many sessions ago about
Once
this
he's got
exactly.
it, it's his problem.
Yeah, basically. Like I think
But we're also running there. We've pretty much got until the morning until they start scrying.
yeah.
Or maybe.
I think the impression was that that was his problem to solve, not ours. Like we just get it to him and then
Yeah.
get
Okay,
money.
we'll say, what time's the meeting?
Now,
Perfect. Thank you very much.
perhaps all of you must not go. They might feel intimidated.
I doubt that very much. You've met our group.
It's a single man, so
Are we
We'll
meeting
two of
one
us.
man?
Well, only 2 of us will go. Are we able to meet you once everything's finished?
if it is important.
Alright, we might. Well, I think we wanted to talk to Pierre about other stuff as well.
Probably.
So no, it wasn't.
Alright, thank you very much, and I'll hang up. And we'll go.
You tell us that they only want one person to go.
Yes, I'll say, would you like me to go? Because I can get out of there quickly.
We should all go.
Well, should we go in?
Maybe
You
we
two,
does the-
with the stealth and the range.
Exactly.
Well, does the Blue Raven have a bar? It's an inn.
Would he
Sounds
know?
like it.
You would.
Look, can I roll an
been there.
underworld to
Apparently.
see if I've been in there before?
Sure.
22.
Yeah, I mean, you're aware of it. You would know that it's a popular place just for, well, meetings and things like that. Nothing incredibly special about it.
I've dropped a couple of things off before. Pretty sure they got a bar. From memory, they got a bar.
He's never met us before, has he? Like he wouldn't know what we look like as Vincent go.
I imagine they're well connected, and we're not particularly unknown.
Guys, these things are just getting hotter. Can we walk and talk?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's what-
I say we go in, and you guys follow
stealth.
behind.
Yeah, we'll be in the bar.
We'll go to the bar.
While you were on the phone to Pierre, Lief would have spoken to Tzar about her concerns.
I'm waiting for that.
Just like,
I need help. Anyway.
so like, yeah. Well, I thought you guys were going to ask her what you needed help with. I was letting you guys take
typing away at the start.
no, as you're getting dressed, she's like standing there facing away from you, and she says, "The phone kept ringing
Oh, well, it does that.
in your office.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, it does that occasionally.
It kept waking me up.
Oh, well, you could have unplugged it.
I didn't figure that. I answered it.
Oh.
I started taking jobs.
Oh, shit.
Fucking leaf detective.
I see. And how's that been going for you?
I rescued a cat. I didn't eat it.
Was that the part of the job or just
Yeah.
something that... Okay. Very good.
I got a silver for that.
Ooh.
No, but I think I'm in over my head.
With one of the jobs.
Yeah.
It's another cat, isn't it? 2 cats. A dog.
No, it's a murder.
Tell me more.
This human woman came and told me that her husband had been murdered. And she hired me to... She gave me 20 gold.
Jeez.
and she said she'd pay another 100 after. That I don't know where to start.
Okay. What information has she given you thus far?
So she gets out like some scraps of paper with like chicken scratch kind of writing on it, and Arta Sinkle, dead, and yep.
Was that his name or her name or?
That was his name.
Artisan?
Arta Sinclair.
Artisinker?
Arta.
Can I make some sort of
You roll
translation check?
Insight. No, insight.
Insight.
Language law.
Like an intelligence kind of. I guess it would be kind of a do perception.
Okay. Dirty 20.
You definitely get the impression that like she's not confident in saying the name, so she keeps saying it slightly different every time. But she does tell you she knows where the house, she knows where the murder scene is. She does say that to you. Maybe that would help.
Okay, so do you have the address of the house?
I know where it is.
Okay, but you don't have the actual address.
No.
Okay. Well, I mean, you're part way there. I mean, all you need to do now is figure out who killed him.
And then I get 100 gold.
Yeah. Or you could take the 20 gold you have, and also an option.
She knows where I live.
Oh shoot! Yeah, never meet them in the office.
Yeah, she came in.
Okay. So you need some assistance. Well, fortunately, we have a crack team of people here who may be able to assist once we just have some very relatively important items to drop off.
What could possibly be more important than this? There was a murder.
100 gold.
We got a toilet.
Look!
Look over, Bill's just crying.
I don't want to get rid of it because it's going to keep the cozy cabin nice and clean. Yeah.
We're shitting on beds.
We can get a non-dual encrusted one.
Yeah, but I don't want Bill using the cabin for stuff.
The only thing that could draw him away.
The jewel encrusted one.
So you guys are making. Who's going to meet the contact?
I think we are.
So we're all going to the pub.
We're going to the bar.
We're going to the bar just to keep an eye on things.
Okay.
If we need to roll stealth just to not give ourselves away.
Well, what I was thinking, maybe you guys turn up 20 minutes early, get a few drinks
Get
in,
blasted.
and also you can do a quick recon to see if there's anything out of the ordinary, and then we'll turn up 20 minutes later. Yeah, so I guess we'll hang around.
Is Lief coming or is she staying?
Oh no, she wouldn't come for this.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
It's low energy stuff. She's not interested.
Well, I mean,
It's not a murder.
if anything, she's going to attract attention.
Yeah.
Okay, so skip over that.
So when I hit the pub.
Okay, you guys head in.
Yeah.
It's just a bit of a there's a bar downstairs. There's an upstairs area. It's sort of like low lit sort of place. It's quite quiet. You get the impression that it's more of a lie low type place than a party type place.
Did we get a description of Vincent?
Just the name.
I didn't ask. Yeah.
I think that with your criminal connections, you would probably know that in a place like this, you might go to the barkeep and say, "We're here to meet Vincent," something along those
I don't
lines.
want to do that.
No. I'm not saying you would say that,
Yeah.
but you would know that that's
That's the protocol.
yeah.
I would also know that. Law.
I'll do.
Yeah. Plus 14.
I because he's actually like a
Well, yeah, he's still shit, but
yeah.
I find the thing.
I got the first round.
Yeah, and second.
Oh, okay. Wait, what?
Yeah. Bacon
Standard
2.
prices.
Bar fingers.
Hello.
5 fingers.
5 fingers. He's bar.
Just like a silver for 2 drinks.
Cool.
If we're going to grab a spot at the bar or at a table, just want to have a quick scan of the room, see how many people are in here.
Roll perception.
So what, 2 rounds?
Sweet, it worked. 30.
Jeez. Yeah, so you do see that there are a few people around that kind of look like they could be someone's muscle. They're sort of
Okay.
blending in, kind of sitting off to the side, just like nursing a drink but not actually drinking it.
That's what I was
Yeah, you get the impression that you don't know if they're necessarily related to what you're doing here, but it's not that unusual given that you know that sort of stuff. Like people, if they're dealing with high-priced stuff, they're probably going to have muscle sitting around in the shadows.
Is there much difference between the amount of people upstairs or to downstairs?
Upstairs isn't like visible or anything. It's not like an open kind of, so you wouldn't know.
Oh, okay.
It's more like private rooms are upstairs.
That's fine.
Is anyone openly carrying weapons?
Not that you've seen.
Okay.
Just
and
us.
Yeah, damn right. Put my gun on the table.
I do want to ask if you are bringing the artworks with you.
Have we can put them in a bag of holding? They wouldn't fit in a bag of holding, but
No, it's like a painting. It's
the rose may, but
Did you cut it out of a canvas or did it?
I can't remember if we cut it out or
We just took it, didn't we? Off the wall.
I remember
think
you
it's in
ripped
its-
your.
Yeah, I
one,
couldn't. Yeah.
but
yeah,
the other
didn't you
one-
muff up and you had to cut it out?
Yeah.
No, that was just.
But I
your.
Oh, that was your
yeah,
photo.
that was.
Sorry, that was your.
Oh, that was your personal one.
Yeah.
Then no, we've got the full pieces, and
Then no.
We'd have to leave them in the safe house.
Yeah, that'd be stupid.
Yeah, there's no way.
This is to organise a drop. This isn't. We're not even.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah, but yeah, okay.
I'd be present from the group though, but time is not on our side here.
Is one of them was
well.
one
Once
of them quite
the thing
small?
is, like the painting could have been rolled up. Once you got there, you would have had more time. So, like, if you really wanted to get it in a bag of holding, you could have potentially. I'm just saying, because like, if you're concerned about it being scried on, I'm thinking you might not want to leave it behind.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think I would have, if possible, I would have put as much as I could in the sleeves of storage.
If you took it out of the frame, you could have rolled it up and put it in the sleeves.
I
would
think,
take
and I got a bag of holding you can't scry on.
It's in another plane, so I would say no.
Yeah, so the rose can go in the bag of holding,
I'll put it
or
on
that as
sleeves.
well. Hey Bill, do you want to see if you can use your incredible crafting and try and break down this frame?
Sure.
Let's keep the original as much as possible.
Oh, yeah, I got it. And I had open my knee.
Oh, Bill, we're trying to keep it intact.
Oh, right.
Oh, sorry, we're trying to not break it.
Oh, God dang.
That's outside his wheelhouse.
Here comes that one.
Yeah, I'll get out my crafter's kit. That's not what it's called, but it's something similar.
Is there a crafting check or is it engineering?
It would be crafting in this. I presume this would be crafting check.
I guess so. There's so many different checks. It's better if you guys remember what you can do.
23.
Yeah, crafting.
Sure. You're able to break down the frame to a point where a skilled craftsman could potentially restore it.
Yeah, I broke it.
Good idea.
Need to get that fixed later.
Sure.
So
So you
we're
guys,
just left with the crapper.
yeah, that won't fit in the bag.
That won't fit in the bag.
I'll leave that with you guys to figure out what to do with.
You're just sitting on it at the bar.
I think that's really Bill's issue.
It's
Just
a fishing bowl. All the drinks are in it.
Kind of don't want to get rid of it anymore.
He'll sip it on it.
Used to be.
Useless.
We could probably leave the crapper
So
back
sorry.
there and see if he's interested. If not,
were we even selling that, or did we just take that because we really?
I just want to rip the jewels off it.
Yeah, we'll ask him. I'll
Then you
ask.
could leave it with the
Well, they-
goblins. They'll rip those jewels off.
Yeah, no.
Just to clarify, what were the two items that we've got called?
Like,
Pomelisa and the Tickle Pickle Rose. Heading in.
yeah.
Yes.
All right. You guys might go in.
I'll lean over. Tzar,
Yeah.
how do we, we don't know what the guy looks like. How do we, what do we do in this
Ask the
scenario?
gentleman at the bar if there's a Vincent waiting for us.
Do you want me to be like the aloof artist? And you're the shady one? Or how are we playing this?
Yeah, you should just be yourself.
What does that mean?
Maybe a little bit less yourself.
It means we're gonna die.
Shut up, keep the lines clear.
It's a very simple operation. You just go in, you say, here are the items.
I'm not nervous at all. Why are you? I've got, yeah, I'm just sweating. God, maybe I should have worn the cloak. Okay, maybe you take the lead.
Yeah, how about I take a leap?
I need a drink.
It's a simple handover operation. It's not a big deal. I'll go up to the bartender and slip over 2 gold and say, "Oh, is there a gentleman named Vincent perhaps waiting upstairs?"
Of course, sir. Follow me. He escorts you personally.
Sorry, I'm assuming I can't have weapons in here, can we? Or,
I think it's more of a
I've
thing.
got a
of
sword
like,
belt, and should I have left that?
As long as everything stays holstered,
It's an okay thing.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's okay. And if you start drawing weapons, it might not go
yeah,
well.
Bill.
Just want to clarify, like, if
Yeah.
I don't know if Callum will be smart enough, he's never done it.
Generally, the way I run it, just for simplicity, is as long as you don't draw weapons, it's fine. Otherwise, it's just players handing weapons over and giving them
Constantly.
back. It's just like it's the game, you know. So he escorts you back to a private room. You see a man in there dressed in fine but faded clothes, with a pair of round spectacles. perched on his nose. He has an expression of calculated indifference. Gentlemen, nice to meet you. Holds out a hand to shake.
Vincent, I believe.
I did not get your names.
Oh, my name is Tzar. This is my friend
Kaladin.
Kaladin.
Charmed. Come.
Thank you. And I'll take a seat.
Just a bit of a table area. And he says, I hear you have something intriguing for Mr. Thorne.
Yes, I believe he was after... How many items did you have? 3? 2. He's after 2 particular items from a... was it a museum or an art gallery? An art gallery.
Musée de Lumière.
That's the one. The Pomelisa and the Rose.
The rose.
The Rose.
The Tickle Pickle Rose.
Of course.
It's not to be confused with any normal rose. Excuse my buffoon of a servant here.
That's quite intriguing. May I see the pieces?
Certainly. You've got them in your...
I pull out the Pomelisa.
Okay.
That's the smaller of the two, I assume.
The Pomelisa was the painting.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Whatever the smaller. The Tickle Pickle Rose was.
Tickle Pickle Rose will fit in your hand
Okay,
comfortably.
yes, that's what I pull out.
Wasn't it in a glass thing?
It was originally, but...
Oh, it's not anymore. Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to pull out the whole painting and have to fucking.
Well, the painting's only like...
Yeah, it'll fit under your arm. It's not huge. But you've also rolled it up.
Yeah, but I'll just do the rose.
And you have the Pomelisa?
Of course. And I just hand the rose to you, not to him. And I pull out the.
There's a sort of a moment of recognition. He pulls out a little eyepiece, a little like a jeweler's sort of thing, and he wants to. If you want to keep holding it, that's fine.
I'll hold it, yes.
He'll sort of lean in and start to look at it and all that. He might have done the same with the Tickle Pickle Rose as well. You can do perception checks.
I got a 27.
24.
Yeah, I'd say we get 27. That you definitely... There's like a moment of expression where you can tell that like he's very impressed, he's keen, but he does his best to hide it.
Yeah.
I would say he even does a very good job of hiding it, but you sort of see the tells.
Does he strike me as a gentleman who is like the go-between, or do I feel like he works for this
Thaddeus Thorne.
Thaddeus Thorne.
Yeah, no, he looks like he's probably somebody who acquires stuff for him. He's probably an employee of his.
Okay.
He reclines back in his seat, says, well, given the dangerous nature of this business, I could perhaps offer you 500 gold pieces for these. Right
I'll
now.
blink at him.
I laugh. Can I do a Parliament object to try and make it disappear into my sleeves without him noticing where it actually goes?
Sure.
I don't want him to know that I've got a magical thing on.
You pulled him out.
But like,
Okay, it could have been like...
even though, yes, it's like
jacket.
under my sleeve,
Okay,
but I don't want to say that way if they search me, they're not going to instantly know
Yeah, that's
where
fair.
it is.
The black hole underneath your sleeve might give it away.
Yep, do that. Palm an object or...
Yeah.
I want to do it for fun of it just because it's flair.
0 point.
It's going to be a 23.
Alright.
Not the best. It's against their perception. Against their
Just against
perception
DC.
DC.
Okay, cool.
Which is going to be more than 23, I assume, for a normal. I guess he's not like an
You don't know.
And it goes away.
I don't run every NPC as like an adventurer, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like when you guys killed the Kingpin, it was literally just one shot and he was dead. He was just a dude. So anyway, you sort of put it away. And says,
Just roll it up.
so what did you actually say to him after he said 500 gold?
I think we.
I know you blinked.
Yeah, I was like, I thought we were like out of character. I thought we were supposed to get like $5,000 or something for this.
They're
That's
definitely
fine.
worth more than that.
Yeah, I knew he was lowballing me from the start.
It's only the first offer.
Well, that's true.
The offer's not with this guy.
I know, but he's the middleman taking the cut. So,
He's making an offer.
did we? So, were we made an offer, or was it?
No, it was just a wanted.
Okay, cool. That's right.
I feel like perhaps this. I mean, we know that Thaddeus specifically requested these items. We also have more items that he might be interested in. Perhaps a meeting with him himself might be more appropriate.
Roll a diplomacy.
Or can I do make an impression with my
Yeah.
to do performance instead?
Sure.
It's plus
Everything
20
comes
now.
back to performance.
Plus 20 now. It's great.
Big money.
Ah, it's a 30.
Do you have more? May I ask?
Sorry, the time of Chatro is caught up.
May I ask what other items you have.
But that's something we'd prefer to discuss with Mr. Paul. If it's all the same to you.
Well, very well. You passed the first test. Of course. Very well. Perhaps in the morning, I'm sure I could arrange something.
We'd prefer to speak to him immediately, if possible.
As you said, these items are very hot, so to speak.
I must make a phone call. He sort of stands up and he's 2 minutes.
Now, is the phone in the room, or is he going out the back, or like where?
There'll be a room out behind the bar where people can make phone calls.
Can I-
You'd be aware of that.
Can I see that room at all?
You could see it behind glass. You probably wouldn't be able to hear him. You might.
That's alright, I can read lips.
I was going to say I might use the rings to kind of.
Oh,
As soon
the
as,
rings, that's
as soon as he's out of earshot.
You put a ring on him.
You can make a phone call if you wear this.
And I'll let you guys know what's happening, so you can kind of keep an eye. And I'll say, Bill,
No.
watch the doors in case something.
Yeah, I'm worried he's going.
You guys would have heard this whole conversation from their end.
Reinforcements or something.
They wouldn't be able to hear his.
No.
Only us, right? Yeah. Okay. So we'll kind of fill you in.
You guys wait. You see him walk out behind the bar, and there is a sort of a few phones out back there, and there's glass. You can see him.
Cool.
From where you are.
You said the DC, I rolled a dirty 20.
I'd say that you don't pick up the whole conversation, but you do pick up some of them. You hear, you see rather, mention of, you hear the word genuine, meeting immediately.
Patsy.
Extra. Basically, there's more items. Says the name of the items that he knows. The Pomalisa and the Dickabickle Rose. That one's really easy to lip read.
Forgot that one.
Just Banjo just this time, like no tomorrow.
Are you alright?
Yes.
I'll just slide his drink away from him.
Alright, there's not a lot else. It seems like he is calling to tell them it is genuine and then saying they want to meet now.
Oh.
That's mostly all you get.
Just
on
really,
this.
if you really, he says he's authenticated it, and it looks like we're getting our meeting. You might want to, if you want to mention, Ilfiogo or.
I might say that our associates could bring the third item.
Yes, because one of them is very bulky.
And like if he wants more people around,
Give
obviously.
us some time to wash it out.
Oh. You have to pay extra for that.
That's my turn.
There's no amount of.
But yeah,
yes,
I'll say
that shit.
Right up.
Alright.
Some steam can't be washed off.
He returns to the room. Thaddeus will meet with you.
Excellent.
Excellent. Should we?
My carriage is outside if you wish to come with me.
Splendid.
Would you like we have some associates that could bring the final piece along with them if you'd like.
If they can meet us there, that would be
What's the address?
fine. He gives you an address.
I'll
Description of the location.
say it out loud to you, and then you guys will obviously hear that.
Okay.
Very good.
Let's go fucking roll this bitch.
You guys in a
Falls over a
SWAT
stock in
man
his
outside.
2 foot tall.
Huge sugar.
He heads out. There's a person. You're sort of around the corner. There's a carriage with 2 horses. There's quite a large man who is on the reins. And Vincent gestures for you guys to enter the carriage.
Sure.
Yeah.
Bill and I, assuming we left we wouldn't have brought it with us.
It's with the goblins.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to go.
We're gonna have to. We're
Yeah,
gonna
I mean,
have to.
yeah.
So we'll go back there and then we'll just beeline it.
How are we going
both
to
ways.
transport this thing?
We'll carry it.
I think
It's a part of Jules. Well,
Oh.
shit in it. Like, it's going to draw some
So I'm
attention.
a courier. It's my job.
Okay.
A bag.
Over my head.
Oh, there's not enough gold in the world.
It takes you guys about 10 minutes to arrive. You guys will probably take about 20 minutes to get there. So it'd be quite a delay, unless you guys ask for a delay on the meeting.
I will just say that
Start
our associates will be arriving presently.
As soon as we get within 100 feet.
Because I imagine, like, we'll probably have, like, there'll be, like, you know, formalities and
Yep.
drinks and stuff beforehand.
Worries.
That's right.
You approach the towering wrought iron gates of the Fawn Estate. Large walls encircle the area. The gates open and you guys ride in. On one side you see what looks to be a very large garden with lots of exotic looking plants. So you sort of got like a front area with a road leading up to the door, and then like to the right, it seems like it kind of goes around as a large garden, and then on the to the left there is an open area with lots of sort of sculptures, sort of from this distance, hard to make out what they are, and those stretch around to the back of the estate where you can't see. You guys head up to the doors, and Vincent escorts you guys in. Heavy doors creak open, and you step into a grand foyer. Vaulted ceilings looming overhead. There are opulent chandeliers, and the walls are lined with a chaotic mix of art. The floor beneath you is polished marble mosaic, designs with a perplexing blend of geometric shapes and arcane symbols. You are greeted by Thaddeus. He wears a velvet smoking jacket in deep crimson. His hair is a silver mane, meticulously groomed, and he's got very sharp, piercing, like obsidian-coloured eyes.
That's not disturbing at all.
Yeah, he's a little bit larger man. He walks up. Welcome. I trust Vincent found you in good health.
Yes, indeed. Thank you for meeting up, Mr. Thorne.
Glad hand.
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
Perhaps we should go somewhere to discuss the terms of this exchange.
Very well. Most keen. Takes you guys into a room that has like a few couches that face each other, a little table in the middle. There's art all around. It's kind of an ongoing thing in this area. There's large double doors at the far end. They are open at the moment, and you see it looks like it's a bit of a showroom through there. He sits you guys down at the couches, and basically he asks you guys if you would like drinks to have them brought in. Basically gets you whatever you want.
Cool. Yep. I'll have whiskey. What are you having?
Of course, a whiskey. A whiskey.
Whiskey. Alright. Did you guys want to delay or anything like that?
We'll not dance around the subject, but I'm not going to try and get straight to the point. Maybe discuss how long he's been sort of wanting these items for. Maybe try and not talk them up a little bit, but just reinforce the fact that nobody else has got this for him.
Give me a diplomacy check to kind of
Get the bar.
draw out have that small talk kind of thing.
That's gonna be good.
Hang on, I've got a little thing next to my diplomacy. I'm just going to double check it. Impression on nobility or other upper.
Yeah,
Sweet. 29.
that's decent. It's pretty good. No worries. So basically, you guys sit around and have a bit of a conversation and sort of. Do you tell him who you are? Beyond just the name?
I would tell him the nature of my business in a kind of roundabout way. I won't tell him anything about you or the others.
Oh, I'll tell him about that I'm a travelling bard.
Yeah, very well.
Love the performance.
The basics. You guys basically have small talk and all that. Are you delaying showing the pieces to him yet until your allies arrive?
If he asks, I won't. I'm not going to volunteer them. But if he does ask,
he does know that your allies are bringing more, so he might wait. With that diplomacy check, you are able to very comfortably keep the conversation going and sort of endear yourself to him a little bit. And then you guys arrive at the gates.
You want to give it one last go before we give it away?
Oh, I do, but...
Man,
Tzar would kill me if I wanted.
Do we knock on this thing, or should I shoot it?
There's guards.
should I
Should I shoot the guards?
I mean, I'm all for that, but holy shit, look at the size of this place. What do we see, DM?
A large wrought iron
Repeat.
large wrought iron gates. You see the estate down the end of a large sort of driveway kind of thing. You see an open area of strange sculptures to the left and a large garden to the right.
With kind of exotic-like plants.
Yes. Very
How I
exotic.
picture this.
Just go up to the guards. I think we're expected.
Delivering a chamber pot for Mr. Thorne.
Very well. They escort you to the door. One of them does. There's actually, you see about 8 guards.
It's fucking loaded.
Very much. And you guys are escorted into the room with these guys.
Hey,
Who are you?
Gentlemen.
You're the worst.
Put down the chamber pot. Have you pulled out the...
Not yet.
Okay, I'll just put down the chamber pot at this point then.
Le Pop Papillon.
Aha, yes.
very comfortable.
My
It's gone a bit past second-hand use, but it's still good.
Still works.
Very well.
My friend here was smitten with it, but I believe for the right price he could be persuaded to.
We'd rather sell the whole piece rather than break it down, that's all.
That would be criminal to me.
Absolutely, but we've got to get paid.
Of course. And the other pieces, may I see?
Of course. Pull them both out and I'll sit them on his little table, I assume, and I'll roll it out.
Yeah.
And hold it
I'll
down
take
for
out the 4 bits of frame.
Oh. Okay.
I think
Some people
Also,
might want the authentic.
Also important.
Some assembly required, of course.
We got from IKEA.
the important parts.
He will. He doesn't seem too bothered by the frame.
Cool.
He does take out a bit of magnifying glass and starts to look over the pieces. Very well. How much were you looking to get for these?
Oh, I believe something in the region of 10 to 12 we will be quite happy with.
It's like paying at cash converters.
Yeah.
You jest. I like that.
Don't mind. Don't forget the rolls as well.
Well, he's
Did
talking
you buy
about
the rolls?
It's all three.
We can't.
Yeah, he's talking. Well, we can talk about all three. I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
we can't mind.
I think we've got to say it out loud to hear it.
Alright. And of course the third piece as well.
He did show all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we've got all three.
Don't
on
remember me,
tape.
sorry.
I presume he was talking about all three.
Yeah, all three. I'm sure you appreciate that these pieces are not something that just anybody could buy and hold on to.
This is true. We are in a somewhat unique situation where there is only one buyer and also only one seller.
The same could be said that these pieces could not just be taken by anyone either.
Otherwise,
We got here undetected thus far.
Yeah. I don't want the Antiques Roadshow coming down on you.
Aye.
You're sure you weren't followed? That's a long way to go.
We had alternate means of travel.
We teleported. They were stolen within the hour, I think, by this point, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be.
And they're here now where they're safe. I can offer you 5,000 gold for all three.
6 and it's a deal.
Who made you diplomacy, dude?
You were too busy heavily sighing.
Well, I was setting the mood and expectation.
I can help with that.
Says, I must say, it's refreshing to conduct business with individuals as savvy as yourselves.
Okay, 7.
Each.
Very well.
Look at Tzar.
6,000 gold.
And how much for the chamber pot?
That was all three.
I know. I'm trying to not get stiffed on this deal, despite my friend's best efforts.
He walks up, he pats you on the shoulder. I like you. Ranger 6,000 gold brought in.
These guys have got some drinks. Can we get some drinks?
Of course. While your money is arranged, drinks for everybody.
I'd be like, Bill, take a bottle. Oh, I'm gone.
You turn around.
It's like the whole bar is just like missing all the bottles now.
It'll take a little bit of time for the money to
it's
come.
a small amount.
And he does tell you he will have that brought here if you wish to peruse. He will escort you through his collection if you wish.
I was trying to ask him quickly.
He sort of shows you around his collection a little bit. You do spot the rings of mind shielding that you are looking for. You spot 3 of them on his hand.
3 of them.
Yep,
He's super shielded.
Yep.
I'm wearing 3
I
coins.
forgot about that part. That
What,
should be
the reason you were here.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to renegotiate?
Yeah, clearly. But it's too late.
You guys look around, and you see a lot of interesting things and all that, but you do see 5 more rings of mind shielding.
Oh, he's not.
They are all on a hand in under glass. It's like a withered hand that's outstretched, like it's casting a spell, and it's got 5 rings of mind shielding. I want to point out, he's not by himself. He has other people around. So he's not
That's pretty fucking good.
not that good.
What's your plus?
They got a pickpocket. I got a couple of feats as well. Okay, fair.
I'll linger in front.
Maybe not while he's here.
Yeah, 100%. Any of this stuff for sale?
None of it.
There's a cat.
Zol has a safe hand, safely in my hands, where it belongs.
Oh, you got a couple of double ups here. Duplicates, as it were. You don't need one of each. You only need one of each, right?
It's worth more with the whole collection. To have all of something.
The big guy.
Ah, can understand. Okay.
These rings are pretty interesting. What do they do?
These are rings of mind shielding.
Oh,
Collect the whole set.
Protect intrusive thoughts.
oh, like murder and stuff like that.
Of course.
What's the hand?
That protects them.
That. What? Can I see?
No.
You can.
It's like a security measure.
You look with your
course.
eyes.
Oh, right. No, that's okay. I'm just asking. It's interesting.
Yes, could you tell us a little more about this hand?
No.
Okay. Can I do like a... does it look like some sort of magical thing? Is
It could be.
Arcana or
Can I help with that?
occultism, maybe?
Probably more occultism,
Okay.
I feel.
Do occultism?
I'll try and help as well.
Yep. Or you could do an arcana.
No, well, actually, I'll make the same. Doesn't matter.
24 to help, if that helps.
Oh, yes. How's about a 31? Plus
If.
whatever.
Yeah. So it's not like detect magic. You're really just sort of like.
I'm just seeing if I
using
recognise it.
Your intuition and all that. The hand could have some kind of spell attached to it. It's really. It certainly could be.
I reckon it's going to grab you.
That's what I'm worried about.
It's
Hey,
a bit,
Bill.
bit
Cock
hard,
out.
Alright.
bit hard to know specifics.
Okay. Yeah, I just thought I was looking to see if it was like a famous hand of
Oh, no,
like,
no, no.
magical resistance or something. Okay, cool.
Bit of time passes. Your money is brought in 6,000 gold pieces in platinum.
Noise.
That's how you know he's
Are
real.
we splitting it up right here, right now? Make it easier, or?
Yeah.
Oh, we'll just do it. Well, you do it, yeah, but we'll just do it.
I mean, for
in game, say to us.
yeah, in
Make
game,
sure I
you
get
can do
my
it.
cut.
Oh,
Yes.
got you in a minute.
I'll cut you. Ow, that hurts.
We're connected.
I'll take Thaddeus aside while these guys are counting the platinum. Have you heard of a man called Beltaris?
Doesn't ring a bell.
He's a quite a formidable cult leader that we're
Ah,
dealing with at the moment.
nasty business.
Yes, unfortunately, we have some bad blood. We're currently, I don't really know what our plan is to deal with him at this point, but he's certainly on our radar. But my main issue is he is able to find us at every turn due to scrying.
That sounds horrible. Couldn't live like that.
No, no, exactly. These rings of mind shielding.
Yes, they protect me from that, very much so.
Exactly. Where did you get them? How did you come across them?
I've been collecting them most of my life. I believe I have them all.
Really? So he's got 3 and 5. Is that
Yep.
so it's a 5, so that's
8.
Is there so how many were what's the story behind it? Were they created?
Crafted by a very skilled wizard, Dracian Grimvale.
Do you have any other things that he may have created
Not here.
elsewhere?
They have eluded me. His objects are quite rare. He keeps them close, most of them.
Do you know where he is?
No.
So I take it there's no way of you parting with a ring
Why would I part with them?
to help a friend out.
How would that help
Noticeably,
me?
It would help me.
Oh,
Good,
sorry, that's not my objective.
Could we rent it?
You're all very funny.
Alright. There's nothing that you would ever consider trading for it. No other item that we could procure one day. Anything. Or if you think of something.
If you
Make sure
procure
it's
other
not-
items, I will pay for them with gold.
Yes, but surely, if you think of something that you'd be willing to trade for one of these rings, make sure you let us know.
You're a very greedy person. You want everything for yourself.
I look around. The life of a showman.
I understand that you want things, but you can't have everything.
Only Thaddeus can have everything.
Now I definitely want to steal from you. Yes, I do. I was indifferent before, but now it's like, I gotta steal these rings.
Welcome to our side.
The birth of a criminal.
I really, really, really want to mention. What happens if we trade the cutting word? I don't want to say it out loud.
I'm sitting here thinking if you guys fucking mention
Yeah, I know. We're gonna have like 8 spears in our faces.
We get a lot of platinum though. Alright. Well, you've got our card.
If anything comes up, I will be sure to contact you all. But for now, I am quite content with my own meager belongings.
Do you know? I was going to say, do you want to drop Pierre's name as our go-between because he can get us in contact with us straight away?
Knows.
Oh yeah.
I think that Pierre and the other guy do it.
Tweet.
As we're
Also, I do want to point out that Pierre did negotiate a cut of the sale.
How much?
I think it was 20%. It might have been 10%. But he did basically say you could use his safe house for a cut.
on the way out, you said there were arcane runes everywhere. Can I just do an Arcana check?
Oh yeah.
As we walk on the way out, I'm assuming I know what they are, but just it's an natural 20.
Yeah. So obviously you wouldn't. There's a lot. It feels like this sort of protects the house, stops scrying, things like that. There's probably various protective runes and things like that.
Just like an actual lockdown. Very
it's-
unlikely to find.
I'd say this is more to prevent outside spells. Is the impression you get.
Okay.
My check, not for anything magical. I'm looking for weaknesses in the actual physical security side of things.
Yeah. Just do a check.
What would it be?
So you're looking at the house itself, are you?
Thievery.
Yeah, sure.
Thievery.
That is a 37.
It's okay.
Jesus.
Oh, he rolled a 19.
The building itself doesn't actually seem to be that physically guarded for the most part.
This guy's relying heavily on magic to do most of the heavy lifting.
Well, the problems that you might encounter to you don't seem physical.
Yeah, cool.
You don't think you'd have any problems breaking
Actually, physically breaking in wouldn't be an issue. It would be the other,
Yeah.
the Arcana, the
Things you don't know.
exactly right.
Which isn't included in that.
That's fine. That's not what he was looking for.
Yep. Oh no, it is 10%.
It was 10%.
In exchange for 10% of the sale price.
So 600 gold for him. So we get left with 5,400. We get 1,350 each. So, are we out now?
If you wish to be, you can leave. Is there anything you'd like to do on your way out?
There's lots of things that Banjo would like to do.
Teleport
on his way.
back.
No. He's good enough that he can hold it. He can hold it in.
Should palm an object when he shook our hand. Palm a ring off his finger. Could you imagine the
good
balls
luck.
on you if you
Good
did
luck.
that? Oh,
If you'd rolled well.
God, I could have done.
See, if I knew one of those rings, I would have tried as well.
Yeah,
I would try to pickpocket him.
I think I
It's too late now.
Done.
But that certainly could have been a possibility.
wish I'd
But
reminded
you've
the
also
rings.
tipped your hand to him. He knows that you guys.
You want that? We want that.
So if you guys do come in and steal these, he's going to know it's
Yeah.
you guys.
You're going to find us though.
I don't think Kaladin would ever. You might try and steal.
No, we just burn the fucking place down. Magic items don't burn.
None of the place will burn. It's all magic.
That marble, not burning.
Marble floors and stone walls. Drat.
You guys make your way out,
All you'll do is destroy those fucking paintings.
and you depart the premises.
6,000 gold, you fool.
Mate, you were going to walk around in circles, chatting away. What, for an extra 1,000 gold, maybe?
We got an extra 4,000 I was aiming.
He would never have given it. Did you see the man?
Did you see the man? He had at least he would have gone
Of
to
course
20.
he had
should
the
he asked.
money, but do you reckon he would have told us to go away?
He wanted
And then we would have had to come crawling back.
No,
He was wearing 10,000 gold.
He really was.
Oh, he lived more on that. He had 3 of those mind shielding rings. But look, you fumbled
You know
the
what?
bag.
It's done.
You fumbled the bags up.
I didn't.
Next time,
I had,
hurry things along. We don't have all
Start
night.
cutting some slack in this group.
next time.
Dead weight.
Next time I'm taking
Look at Banjo. All right. Anyway, well, at least I'm happy to be rid of them, to be honest.
So am I.
So am I.
I don't need that hanging
No
over.
There's
longer
the
our
chamber
issue.
part.
Is everything all right with Lief?
We'll get another one and like a crayon tools on it.
Thank you.
You could buy another one. You buy a jewel encrusted chamber pot.
I don't know,
Maybe we can
2,000.
find one that folds.
If we had a better negotiator, I could afford one.
I know.
The
Half our negotiation.
Tzar lead the negotiation.
I'm doing the next one.
I think
Deal.
Bill should do the next one because he shuts the fuck up.
You do still have the torn painting.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
actually something I was going to mention.
Yeah, that's mine.
It's yours.
Where do you intend to display this painting?
In the cabin.
Hanging in the privy.
The problem is when you
The
put
cabin
it
is my privy.
when you put it in the cabin, it's going to just fall to the ground as soon as it disappears.
At which point I'll place it in my pocket.
You know what? I can't fault this logic.
One of your bandolier slots is just always painting.
I draw it for inspiration.
It's quite late at night.
We're gonna get some rest.
While we're heading back, I'll tell them about what Lief asked about. She needs some help with a murder investigation, and I said I would help.
We're normally on the dealing side of murder.
Precisely. I know it'd be a new experience for yourself.
We could kill the murderer.
We could kill the murder.
That's like a good deed.
Maybe
It's
we'll get
double
some,
negative, yeah.
Maybe we'll
Doesn't
get
it?
some money out of it.
Wait, do we get the money?
100 gold.
Let's try it.
We get money?
I think it's Leaf's money. It's kind of
We do have money. That's true.
We get a cut, though.
20%.
Yeah.
I mean, it was 100 gold. It's not a huge
I think Leaf's
payday.
done us a lot of favours in the past.
Yeah, I
Maybe
think
we just
probably
give
swing her a
She, I don't think she's done us a lot of favours
Well,
at
you
all.
can go find a different group to hang out with, Banjo.
Diplomacy's just really working for you today, isn't it?
We're also prickly over the lack of money now.
In the late hour.
Only got 6,000
Oh, yeah,
gold.
small gold that I've ever had before. It's like, I'm pretty good.
You didn't get 6,000 gold. You got like 1,000.
Still more than I've ever had before.
It's weighing me down, actually.
I know. It's the same for me. Like I couldn't actually fit it all in my coin pouch. It doesn't fit.
Tzar, do you want to do an intelligence check?
Yep. No intelligent life down here. Ugh. Just straight intelligence.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
14.
You would know that painting that Bill's got could be scried on.
Oh.
By the Antiques Roadshow.
And you ain't getting it out of my hands.
I didn't even think of that.
That's a juicy nugget I'm going to keep for myself.
Wait, you want him to keep it? They're going to know that we took everything else.
Oh, they'll know the Bill took it.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
I mean,
I don't know.
kill
You don't know.
stealing prick.
We don't know.
Zar's the only one that knows.
it could potentially work
Well, I mean,
in our
other
favour in
people
a
do
weird
roll
way.
well.
Yeah.
We could.
I just chose him.
The fact that I didn't even think about it.
I actually didn't think about it either. Yeah. It's probably something that would have come to me like in like a week from now.
We're all just like, glad we got rid of all that shit that could be scried on. Except for this.
He wiped
Bill
us
still
with
doesn't
it.
really know what scrying is. It's just like...
It's like
Look at real hard
When you
for
guys
distance.
talk magic, it's just 1,000-yard stairs.
Yeah.
Like,
I wrote a limerick about Bill and Ghost. I'm gonna bust it out.
I can't wait.
Everyone got a limerick.
Okay, gentlemen. What's our? Shall we sleep and then perhaps in the
Is
morning?
Pierre okay if we sleep at his place?
I'm sure we'll be fine.
Alright.
We kind of use.
Also, Leaf's there, so.
Don't you have a house? Oh, no, it's your mum's house here.
Oh no.
We could go see Tzar.
So Leaf was at the.
Too hot?
You guys
I'm a
asked.
good Tzar.
I'm an angel dapper.
They're too far away. I turned the ring.
Just like. So Leaf saying she was answering the phone at my office.
Yeah. When you spoke to Pierre, you asked if he could have Lief meet you at the safe house. That's why she was there.
Right. Okay.
She's
Yeah, I
been
was like-
staying. She's
yeah,
been
yeah.
staying at your office.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, we could stay at our office, or we could stay at the safe house.
Prefer a bed.
Whichever's bigger.
Definitely the safe house.
Alright.
My office is just like a front. It'd be like probably about this size with like a tiny bathroom out the back and grungy as shit.
A goblin's been living there for a few weeks.
and also Leaf has been there for a while. So
Alright.
That one fell flat. Fuck. Lose a hero point.
Goblin, these nuts.
He brought it back.
What?
No.
I don't even
Fuck
get it.
shit jokes.
It's
I missed it.
just not.
There wasn't anything there.
No.
That's why.
Alright. Are you guys head back to the safe house?
Cool.
Rest for the night.
So after these guys have gone to bed, I will talk to Leaf if she's still awake and try and get some more details about this murder, like anything that she's got, like information-wise.
She's got a mouthful of cat.
Cat?
She's just eating.
Cat.
Our cat. Where is my cat?
You do get, after talking to her for a little bit longer, you do figure out that the person who was murdered's name was Arthur Sinclair.
Arthur Sinclair. That sounds familiar.
I don't think it should. Okay, unless I use the same name twice.
Quite possible. Not Arthur
I think
Sinclair.
it's a famous person, that's why.
Oh, maybe.
Sinclair's a very common one.
And Veronica Sinclair is the wife who paid her.
Yeah, she must have been desperate if she was like going to Leaf. She just like the
Maybe she found
receptionist.
your number in the yellow pages.
I know,
Like,
like
oh,
she's desperate to come to me, and then to like also go down to Leaf. It's like, oof,
Well,
no one else.
Has your
is taking
husband
this
been murdered?
Yeah. We're on a bus.
So Veronica Sinclair. Do I know that name? Would I know?
Wealthy socialites.
Know of them.
Arthur owns properties.
Shit, I'm more than 100 gold.
Well, she got 100 gold.
Actually, you think that for the murder of this guy, that's actually quite low.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure Lief was not negotiating. She was just like, oh my god, 100 gold.
Yeah, pretty much.
This could buy so many cats.
You do learn from her through the conversation that he was murdered on the 29th of Night Hollow, which was 3 nights ago. Right now, it is the morning of the new year. Ooh. I just realised that.
Oh, we didn't even party.
You were
But
teleported.
no, we did because that's what that was happening. It was happening in Papillon. Remember the big festival?
Oh,
When we
yeah.
pulled the heist?
Yeah. I mean, we didn't party as a group, you know.
Oh no, we didn't party.
No, you spent the morning meeting with this dude.
Yeah.
That was basically through the night, so it's probably
Fucking rock star.
it's probably like 4 a.m. or something like that right now.
Right.
On the 1st of Frostfall.
I mean, we got loaded in the city bar.
Yeah.
I remember I was tracking the days until Bill turns into a werebore.
Never gonna happen.
It's still like 2 or 3
like-
weeks away.
No, more like 12 days.
12 days.
12 days.
Oh,
12 days.
good.
Away or since?
12 days away.
Away, yeah.
Till the rough that we think it's going to happen.
For both of them.
If it happened.
Well,
technically,
no.
yes.
Bill's, we think he's infected. He won't tell us.
Yeah, so if it's going to happen
I
to
don't
Bill,
know.
that's when it'll happen. But it will also definitely happen to me. Okay. Next morning?
I will spend 10 minutes with the group talking about the day's events ahead, which will work for. It's a feat of mine. Just saying that it's an improvised strategy.
Oh, okay.
Just talking about what we're going to be doing for that day.
Oh, okay, cool.
What are we going to be doing?
Oh, I need a sharp.
I need a bit of shopping too.
I didn't even consider shopping.
I've got all this money, but I never considered shopping.
I got like five pages of shit. I can't keep up with it anymore.
We've also got to go and see Pierre at some point today and give him his money.
Really?
So we've got to check out the murder scene, we've got to visit Pierre, and we've got to shop, but we can probably take care of that off camera.
Yeah. Just
So this stratagem, just so you guys are aware, in case you need me to use it, it uses my reaction to give you advantage once a day.
Oh, that's cool.
But I can't do it every turn. I can
One
only do
person
it
or-
one. No, the whole group. But it's my reaction, so I can only do it once per turn for each person.
So you can use your action on his turn, or like on one round, and then use your action on one round for
Correct.
me.
And you can do it once.
And you're only do it once a day, and then it resets the next morning.
Once per
When
day
we have
each.
another 10-minute
Or once-
conversation
yeah,
about
once
what
per
we're
day
doing.
I think it's each.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
You only get one. Yeah, you only get once a day.
It's incredible.
Do you have to
once a day.
plan anything particular? Or?
No, look, it just says we chat for 10 minutes in the morning about what we're doing for the day.
Okay.
And then I go, oh, you're going to skin a cat. Actually, I know a better way to do it. Give you advantage.
I tend to leave.
the hair's the best part. I don't know.
How much is a short bow?
All right. What are we doing?
I will speak to Lief about the stuff we talked about, and get the address and talk to the others if they want to come and partake in a mystery.
I got to look at a dead body.
I don't believe the dead body is still there. It would have taken away.
I know.
Oh, where is it now? You promised us a dead body.
We want to
Probably-
see it. I want to poke it with a stick. There's going to be another one.
I can produce one. It's probably in the morgue.
Well, should we get Lief and let her know that we're going to make sure we ask if she's okay if we all help?
I believe that was the idea behind her asking for assistance. She feels a little bit out of her depth.
Right, I pull out the pipe.
You're 50% of
Put
the
a
way
bit of
there
weed
already.
in there that I've got.
You got weed.
I've got a big old bag of weed in my inventory.
You weed it?
No, fuck. Give yourself a critical fail dice. Actually, you should have given Mark one for that joke.
I didn't hear it.
It wasn't one. That's the funny thing.
I can't give it.
You can't give it to me if there's no joke there.
This is something about.
Goblins.
So the group as a whole is heading
Yeah, we'll check out the murder scene.
to the
Yeah, to the whatever the address was. Well, she
Alright.
Lief doesn't have the address. She just knows where it is.
You see the Sinclair Estate as you approach, a relic of old money, a marvel of architecture and grandeur. Large gardens out the front, one singular large building. It's 3 stories, very nice. And you guys approach, you see a gardener in the front yard as you walk up the pathway to the front door. He's just sort of doing his thing.
I will take the lead. Now, these are high-class, old-school money types.
Right.
So,
So you won't have much knowledge about it.
some of us will need to take the lead. Some of us will need to shut the fuck up.
You take the lead.
Hey, we're fucking rich.
Is it the gardener?
Let's leave.
The guy is like, you take the lead. Okay.
She's coming with you.
Yes, so,
Do we not steal
Let's-
from them yet?
yeah, we don't shit in their
Okay.
chamber pots.
Oh, well.
That's what you're meant to shit.
No,
Literally the one time it's appropriate.
Shit on the couch it is.
you're right. Bill's like, well, I can't shit in the chamber pot, so...
This is what I mean. Why are you taking the lead, Tzar? You don't even shit in chamber pots. It's disgusting.
No, I use the
You're an
toilets
animal.
like a civilized gentleman.
What's a toilet?
Exactly.
All right.
So, yes, no shooting of the guns, no stealing of the whiskey,
Well, I wouldn't have.
no stealing of anything else.
You see clink, clink bottles that are inside your coat.
I don't speak Goblin, sorry.
Yeah, he has no idea of. He has never been told no before.
No. Got that.
I'll turn to Lief. So, do you like me to take the lead on this one, or?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. All right. So I'll head up to the door, knock on the door.
A sort of girl in her early 20s, looks like a bit of a housemaid type, with her hair tied up, answers the door. Hello.
Good morning, madam. My name is Tzar. I believe we need to speak to Mrs. Sinclair about a rather urgent matter. She may be expecting us.
And what is this about?
I understand that Mr. Sinclair tragically passed away recently.
Are you a detective?
Yes.
You're with Lief.
Exactly. Right here. Yes.
It's all teeth.
Oh, of course, come in.
She has asked us to assist.
She invites you guys in and says she will get the lady of the house.
Thank you, madam.
You're
Just
left.
imagine these guys standing around in their like crazy clothes,
Oh,
knocking
no.
shit over, and
I'm leaning
You're in
into Banjo.
you're in like a mirror.
oh no, I don't have that.
Of all of us.
Somebody broke it.
Oh, okay.
Close
So
the joint, okay?
you guys wait in the receiving room after a short.
I knew you were going to laugh.
Always gets me.
I looked at you, waiting for it.
That's what it's called.
I just knew that Ben was going to.
A woman makes her way down the stairs. Long blonde hair, red dress, very very flashy and all that. Bit of a femme fatale type. Green eyes and all that.
Oh shit.
She's late 20s probably. You would
Oh
assume.
Jesus. Okay. For some reason, I thought she'd be real old.
Old money.
Yeah, but I think that's what made me think of it. Yeah. Oh, was Mr. Sinclair old?
He was probably late 40s.
Okay.
Yeah, getting a real clear picture.
I think I solved it.
She walks down the steps. Detective Lief, have you solved the case?
So hang on.
Get with me.
So Lief doesn't speak much common.
She has a few words.
Yeah, she has a few words. So either this lady speaks Goblin, or they had a very awkward conversation. I hope it's the latter.
Second
I hope it's the latter. I will jump in. Good morning, Miss Sinclair. My name is Tzar. I'm the proprietor of the agency in which you have engaged for our services.
Sorry, I thought I was hiring Lief.
Indeed you are. She has asked us to assist her with the investigation.
Ah,
Yeah, we're like consultants. We're experts on murder.
right.
Hey,
I'm an expert on many things. I lean back or something.
false over.
I roll a dexterity.
Of course, but what on earth are you doing here?
We needed a few more details before we could proceed with the investigation. I was wondering if you could tell me a little bit about Mr. Sinclair.
Mr. Sinclair? What, like a physical description, or?
Yes, in so many terms. Like, what was his? What did he do? Is he a self-employed gentleman, or?
Yes, estates, property.
I see. So I'll just get some like background information on like the sort of stuff that he did, like basically what he looked like, the sort of stuff you might might need.
Yeah.
Not so much asking about the actual murder itself, more just background stuff.
Yeah, no worries.
Stuff that Lief should have done.
You don't know she didn't.
I asked her, and she said she gave me the wrong name, didn't know the address, and that was about it.
She knew where it was.
Okay, so assuming I'll get those details, would you be able to tell me the location of the happenstance?
Well, he was killed in our bedroom.
I see. And this was 3 nights ago? What about Pat?
4 now.
4 nights ago. I see.
Because it was early in the morning.
Okay. Would we be able to see the scene? Has it been touched?
Why would you want to see it? It's been cleaned up.
I see.
How did he die?
He was murdered.
Yeah, by what? Like, how did he actually die?
Murder.
Oh.
With a sword or poison or...
He probably had a sword on him at the time.
Somebody hit him on the head.
Bludgeoning to the head.
Yes.
Was the murder weapon at the scene?
Murder weapon?
The weapon used to murder him.
While these two are having
I'm
this
sure
conversation,
Detective Lief would know that.
I'll turn to Lief and ask Goblin if she investigated the murder scene or whether... No. Yeah, I've been getting... I think I've solved this one, fellas. I will step away while you two are having a conversation and just say to Bill, can you go upstairs and check the bedroom for clues or anything out of your room?
Yeah, I'll check it real good.
Excuse me, Miss Sinclair. You have a bathroom? I recently lost my chamber pot.
Of course.
Thanks.
She points to a
My
door.
condolences.
We all lose.
I know you had a loss, but I had a real loss.
All right, I'll head towards it or wait for a moment of her distraction, and I presume I can maybe...
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, you're going to spend half an hour trying to find a fucking murder room.
I know, he seems like a big place.
No worries. Bill heads upstairs, finds the bedroom. Not too difficult.
Cool. I look around. How would am I looking?
Do a perception check.
Natural 20.
Oh, nice.
You find the dead body.
Is it the closet?
And the person holding it.
Receipt for the murder weapon.
It's neatly made up at the moment. You do notice that while most of the furniture in the room is older and, sort of old things that have probably been in the family for a long time, the furniture and all that, you notice that the like a little gas lamp on one side of the bed is like brand new.
Oh.
In this room, you do notice some slight scratching on the woodwork on that same side of the bed.
As in the bed's been moved, or do they look like they've been made?
Maybe like fingernails.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Or just some kind of a struggle where something might have, maybe not necessarily fingernails, but looks like there's been a struggle there. But it's been cleaned up.
Yeah.
In this room, that's probably about all you would see.
Is this is a weird question. Is the room frequent? Is there a lot of dust on things, or like even a layer of dust?
Oh no,
on...
you met the housemaid.
Yeah.
This place is dusted quite regularly.
Okay, I'll inspect the new lamp. I just want to see if there was like an imprint of something else that may have used to be in there.
No, not that you've seen.
All right, I'll pick up the lamp and inspect it.
Yep. Brand new. It's still got a tag on it.
Where's the problem?
475 sticker on the bottom.
Yeah.
Where's the problem?
Yeah,
No, I just
what
joking.
store?
I don't know.
Lamps are up.
Lamps are up. Ye olde gas lamps.
Alchemist Warehouse.
Alchemist warehouse.
That's actually pretty funny.
I'll check. Yeah, I mean, the lamp seems out of place. I can't tell there's something. So, potentially murder weapon?
Not on more than potentially.
Yeah. And the scratching is on that side of the bed?
Yeah,
Alright.
on the ground there.
On the ground?
On the woodwork.
Oh, the actual floor?
Floorboards.
Oh, okay, alright. Does it look like something's been moved? You said fingernails, potentially? Something like that?
Possibly, but definitely not conclusive.
Okay. I guess I'll just I'll look under the bed.
Yep.
Try and see if it's just one set of fingernail claws that may have made these marks.
Seems like there was a struggle here and the lamp's been replaced.
Okay, yep.
While she's distracted, I'll message or ring Bill and just say, check for any blood splatters or anything.
Oh no, I've checked this room. Yeah, she's Yeah, she killed him.
Yeah, I know she did. We just need to prove it.
Yeah, she smacked him with a lamp.
A lamp?
Hey.
A gas lamp?
Yeah, it could have been a gas lamp. This one's new, so I don't know.
The new one's like hard metal. So the old one might have been as well.
Broken.
Is there one on each side, or is it a
Yeah, yeah.
the same?
There's an old one on the other side.
Same type,
Similar,
but not the same.
not identical.
Okay.
Finally, I'll inspect the room for valuables.
Yeah, you find
Brand new
some
gas lamp there.
Yeah, I know, right?
You do find a drawer full of jewellery.
Excellent. I will pocket the jewellery.
Okay. You pocket 300 gold worth of jewellery.
No need to tell everyone about this.
No, so your husband was killed with an item. What was the item?
You mean the murder weapon?
Oh my god!
I'm starting to see
It's like she's
why-
fucking speaking goblin.
I think that's maybe why her and Lief got on. I think they're about the same.
And this is like 15 minutes of shit going back and forth.
No, she says, no, they broke in and killed him in the morning.
Where were you?
I was in bed.
With him?
Yes. I'm a heavy sleeper.
Mid-coitus.
Can I do an insight check?
Do we need to?
Is it just perception?
Yeah, there's no answer.
Have the police gotten involved?
I hired Detective Leaf to look
I
into
understand,
this.
but has the police also gotten involved?
Yes, Detective Blackwell visited.
And what was his findings?
He couldn't find any conclusive evidence and told me to seek out a PI.
Blackwell was it?
So I sought out the best PI in the city and did due diligence to make sure that this case was investigated properly.
Sorry, how did you end up at Tzar's place?
Tzar Nagoth was said to be one of the best detectives in the city, and
Tzar's
Lief,
not even the best detective in our group.
and Lief is has taken over the
Prodigy.
You have seen his office, right? You went there physically.
There was like a goblin nest.
And that's what you thought.
of cat bones.
And your brain went, this is the best detective in all of Morand.
Slim Pickens,
I'm just
dude.
gonna
Slim
walk away.
Pickens, Slim
I
Pickens.
don't think I can handle this.
And just in everyone's head, this guy's a fucking moron.
I don't think she did kill him. I don't know if she knows what a lamp is.
Maybe she got the blow to the head from the top.
I'm gonna walk off in a huff,
Okay.
and I'll let you guys do something. I want to try and find the housemaid,
Yep, sure.
but
It's not difficult.
if you guys want to do something else,
You've
Please
gone and checked out the house, so yeah. No.
Yeah, please excuse my associates. They have a brash manner, but they get the job done.
unlike him, you hear as he walks out the door.
Just the fuck you. Thank you very much for your time today. I believe my friend should be. He has a very small bladder. He'll be back presently. Should we need to contact you, is that? Do you have a number that we can contact you on?
Yeah, she'll give you the house number.
Cool. Well, if there's anything else we need, we shall be in touch.
Very good. Be glad to put this all behind us and move on.
I'm sure you will.
Where? Do we know where the body is?
At the morgue. That's generally where they take.
Well, I'm just asking. I don't want to ask her.
No, I mean, knowing what I know about murder cases, they would take it to the morgue for a couple of days and then bury it. Yeah.
Kaladin finds the housemaid. She's folding up some clothes.
I bet he does.
I've only got one woman. I'm married to her.
Okay.
You know who it is.
Okay.
I won't say the words.
No,
but
don't
who
say
is
it. It's fine.
Would that be your way?
I want to see you lose. I want to see you lose 0 points.
My lovely lady.
Significant other.
Lifestyle.
Sorry, can I help you?
Hi, yes. What was your name again?
Emily.
I'm Kaladin. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
Not a
you.
handshake. So we're here investigating. What was his name?
Vincent. No, not
Mr.
Vincent.
Sinclair.
Sinclair.
His death. You seem a bit perturbed, shocked.
How are you? Why are you speaking to me?
Well, I don't know. I tend to find that people that are in the house a lot tend to hear things, know things, that kind of stuff. And also, I have to admit, the lady of the house is quite difficult to talk to.
Really? Okay.
Were you here when he was murdered? Do you stay at the house? Or do
Yes.
You,
I
so you
was
live
here.
here with them?
It was
Or-
downstairs.
Oh, yes. Doing what? It was quite early in the morning. Oh, wait. Yeah, I would have heard all that. Yeah, it was quite early in the morning, wasn't it, when it happened?
Just preparing breakfast.
Okay. Did you hear anything? Did you...
Yes, There's a crash.
A crash and a clang. Can I do want to make an impression while we're talking? So it happens
Yeah.
like over the course of a conversation to make her like
Yeah.
me more and trust me more. Yeah. That is 35, 36.
Oh.
Okay, so what tell me what happened. Paint the picture for me.
I heard a crash in the bedroom. And I went in and he was dead on the ground.
Oh, was Mrs. Sinclair there?
Yes, she just woke up.
Oh, a heavy sleeper, I've heard.
Yes, she is a heavy sleeper.
That is okay, yes. Was there anyone else in the room? You didn't say, were there any of the windows open? Any...
I came in a little bit after the noise. I didn't come straight away.
Are there any windows to the bedroom?
The bedroom, no, there were no broken windows. The front window was broken.
Ah, okay. So someone did break in by the looks of it.
I didn't hear the glass.
Okay. And is there any other, is it just her that we noticed around this place? Or are there other
There's a
servants?
chef and there was the gardener outside.
Okay, the gardener.
Is there a butler?
The housemaid is kind of like she sort of does that.
It's tricky.
She does
Always the butler.
You flip into
There's no candlesticks.
Damn it. There is a revolver.
Yeah. Upstairs.
Right, okay. Was there anyone else working at the time? Was it just you?
The chef was here. He was working. I was working with him, preparing the breakfast.
What was his name?
Henry.
Henry?
Henry.
Henry. And it's just you two? Oh, I noticed the gardener outside as well.
I don't think he was here when it happened.
What was his name?
The gardener's name is Tom.
And Tom. Excellent. So it's just the three of you that look after the manor.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, so you didn't hear any crashing. You heard a kerfuffle upstairs. Rushed in.
Yeah.
And
Well, I say rushed. She didn't immediately go there.
an appropriate amount of time in case it wasn't a serious matter.
She wasn't sure what it was at first, but then,
Yeah.
what's her name? Veronica would have screamed when she woke up.
Heard a scream.
That's
and
when
then-
she actually went in. So she heard the crash a little bit before, heard the scream, then went in.
And did you see? And what did you? I'm sorry. I know it's not a particularly nice memory to relive, but what
Somebody
did you see?
hit him on the head
with
with the lamp.
the lamp. My God, woman, we got there. Okay. Fucking 45 minutes of the other.
Every second murder in this house.
So easy talking to this one.
There's only four of them. It wouldn't take much to kill them and take the house.
That's not how it works.
It's my house now. Okay, with the lamp. So he was lying on the floor
Yes.
with the lamp in the bedroom.
Yes.
Okay, so we've got 3 cards.
Lief was Professor Plum.
Yes, perhaps. Or Mr. Tom. Okay. Excellent. Well, I'll hand her a card as well. It's just got our names on it. It's got a number.
Wielder of the cutting word.
No, I'll give her the business one, not the personal one. The Evening Mustards card.
Okay.
Don't you have to roll to see if you get like a crazy card?
No, that's my cards.
Yeah.
I've got normal ones for us.
Alright.
And I'll say, well, if you think of anything else, please get in contact. I'll scribble down Tzar's office address and phone number.
Did we hear that?
No, I think you're off. You're off.
Oh, no, but we can't.
Yeah,
we
you'd
both-
hear his side of it if he wanted to share it.
Yeah, I wouldn't hold it
Okay.
back. Yeah.
The problem with that is like, do we just hear every time someone talks?
You can turn it off.
Yeah.
Like it's choice.
If we
It's
wish
like
to
share it.
constant noise.
I think it's more so you deliberately put it on.
Okay.
Hey, Kaladin. Might want to ask her why she was making breakfast since they got a chef on the site.
She said she was helping.
No, she was helping him.
Yeah.
Yeah, the DM actually said she was making breakfast, forgetting that there was a chef.
That makes
I
sense.
figured
too.
then
that
she
as
was
well at the
helping,
time,
yeah.
She might have been setting the table or whatever.
Yeah, she
for
was
it,
helping
kind of
prep.
thing. All right. Excellent. Yeah, if you think of anything else, give us a chat. We might do a bit of a loop around and I don't know what
Loop around.
Classic. A wrap around. And talk to the others if that's okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Excellent. All right.
Well,
It was lovely to meet you. Give her a little bow and I'll
Yep.
walk away.
okay.
I'll go to the front door. I want to hearing what he said.
Yeah.
I want to have a look to see if there's any glass shards.
Yeah.
I mean, they would have cleaned up, but I'm looking for
So
like.
there's a fresh pane of glass that's just been put in on one side. There's a door, and then there's like panes of glass, and
Yeah,
one
yeah.
of them's been one next to the handle has been broken.
Okay.
Well,
glass on the
I say
That's what I was just
it's
thinking.
been replaced.
Yes.
She
so-
said she didn't hear glass break.
Yeah, so I'm looking for glass on the floor, but I'm also going to look for glass outside to see if it was broken from the outside.
Okay.
Inside.
So do you want to do that as separate checks?
I'll do all of mine.
Okay.
I'll do separate checks.
Wow.
So, hero point.
That was a natural one.
That was a
The audience
natural
listening
one,
along
yeah.
at home.
Yeah.
Shit, sorry, I just...
See, this is why I'm the best detective in wherever we are.
No,
That's not much better. Perception.
Yeah.
16, 22.
Okay. You don't find any traces of glass whatsoever inside the house. Out in the garden, you do find like one or two tiny little shards.
Interesting.
This says to me it was broken from the inside.
It does.
I mean,
I will relay to everyone.
I'm gonna crack the kitchen.
Banjo, I was going to say, do you want to go talk to the chef?
I do. Maybe he knows how to mix sashimi.
Out of Mr. Sinclair. don't, we can't commercial.
You approach Henry.
Henry?
Henry. Henry. Yeah, whatever.
End of it.
He's French.
Henry. Yeah, that's right. Hello.
Alright. Hello, Governor.
Hello, I'm a Frenchman. Well, I am. Baguettes and shit. Fucking croissant.
I'm terrible at French accents.
Fucking croissant is the name of the episode.
Croissant.
Fucking croissant!
Alright.
So you just lost your boss.
It's not that funny.
In the red.
Hey, we read it.
Yes. Bad news. Bad news.
Were you here when it happened?
Yes, I was downstairs.
Preparing breakfast, no doubt.
Yes, I was.
With the lady maid.
With Emily. Yes.
Lady maid.
So,
Is there something I can help with?
Victoria? Is that her name?
Veronica.
Veronica, sorry.
I'm like, Veronica.
Veronica? She seems
Yes.
quite distraught that she's lost her husband.
Of course.
Did you hear anything?
I heard a loud crash upstairs.
A loud crash?
Yes.
Did you go up and check as well?
Shortly after, Emily went up first.
What did you see?
I saw Arthur's body on the ground.
Terrible state.
We.
Oui. And did you see what the murder weapon?
The lamp. Looks like it was quite hard metal.
Where was it?
By his head.
And how do you think that the killer would have escaped the room?
Escaped the room? I suspect they ran out.
Right.
They use their legs.
I mean,
We got us a thinker.
So the pathway from the bedroom to the front door, you wouldn't have.
No.
You would not. It's not past the stairwell or anything.
there's two stairways.
Okay.
So they could have missed the person going out.
Who would have benefited most from Arthur's death?
What do you mean?
I mean, who was in the next? What did he do as a job?
Job, he owned property.
And where does that property go now? To the lady of the house.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Anybody else?
No.
Just her.
Yes, she's his wife.
Right. And if something were ever to happen to her,
I haven't read the will.
there's a will.
Well, I assume. I'm just a chef.
I know. I'm just asking. Make us a sandwich, would you?
Banjo,
All right.
Right. Oh, nice.
ask him what they were making for breakfast.
What are you making for brekkie?
Croissant.
Fucking croissant.
Yeah, Arthur often woke up early for breakfast. Would wake up earlier than Veronica.
Yeah.
He was preparing for, breakfast mostly for Arthur. He got home late that night.
What caused him to be late that night?
He just has a lot of important meetings, I assume.
Meetings.
Yes.
If he just owns property.
Yes.
Does he have a diary? A study?
Yes.
Can you direct me where the study is, please?
Very well.
Cheers.
Takes you up there.
Cool. No cross on that sandwich, please.
Peanut butter jelly.
I did think you were a young one.
I was about to approach her and ask the same thing, but that's covered.
Do you want to ask the gardener what's going on?
Oh yeah.
Take a four-pronged approach to this.
I can't think of anything the gardener contrary. He obviously wasn't there.
Well, I think you could probably ask the same things, like to see if the stories match
I'll
up.
try something different.
Sorry, just very quickly, what was the stature of the chef? Was he a big dude? Was he...
Chef, portly man with thinning hair, cloaked in a well-worn apron.
Nice.
Cool, thanks.
I'll head outside and find the gardener. Hey, what was your name, sorry?
Hello, my name's Tom.
Oh, Tom, nice to meet you, Bill. What was your relationship like with Mr. Sinclair?
I didn't talk much. I'd say goodbye, good morning, hello.
Oh.
As he came and went, you know.
What was, if you know the relationship between him and his wife? Do you ever hear him argue or fuss?
Well, they've been on the mend.
What do you mean?
Well, things have been getting better lately.
Better since what?
I think they had a bit of a falling out.
Oh, over what?
I don't know.
Help me out, Tom. I got a gun.
Why? Why?
He's got one thing.
I was gonna say, when all you got's an hammer.
I don't know the specifics. She was they just had a bit of a rough patch. She's a lot younger than him. You know, maybe he wasn't performed.
Oh,
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Did you overhear them have a discussion, like an argument about anything?
You don't suspect.
I mean, I'm just clearing all my bases. I'm a professional, Tom. You need to trust my judgment.
I saw. He sort of looks around and makes sure no one else is.
We'll do the conspirational leaning. Yeah.
Look around.
Oh, yeah.
I overheard her talking to somebody out by the bushes
You don't
over
say.
there, but it wasn't him.
It was another man.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see who it was.
When was this?
It's like a couple of days before, so this was like a week ago.
Is that right? What he looked like?
He didn't see the band. He overheard them. They were behind the hedge.
And a fine hedge it is. You do good work.
Thank you. That one's shaped like a bear.
Oh, that's a bear? Hey, I thought I recognised that. Did you overhear any of that conversation?
He heard raised voices in the distance. He walked over there. Definitely heard a male and a female, and then she walked out from behind there, but he did not see the guy.
Okay.
He points to the location.
Well, this might be getting a little bit more complicated. Okay. Alright, thank you. And you didn't catch a look at this other fella?
Didn't see him.
Right.
The hedge kind of creates a blind spot where he could have just walked away out of sight. She came around. He would have had to have like gone and pursued, and he wasn't doing that.
Fair enough. Alright, thank you, Tom. And I'll just head over to where he indicated. And
Okay.
anything like
I go over there. Just a path behind a bush. Yeah, you can do a perception check or anything like that.
Sure.
So it's the
Check
same.
for cigarette butts or anything of that.
coffee cups.
The glass.
Oh, that's not good. Gonna have to burn.
I hope you're on that 20. You just don't say.
28.
You do find a matchbook,
Oh, we're going real old school, aren't we?
We're going super.
Yeah.
and it is for a club called the Velvet Serpent.
Oh, the Velvet Serpent has so many meanings. Right.
If you give it to it,
Are we hearing? Are we still
Exactly.
close enough to be hearing all these conversations?
maybe.
And one last thing, just sets of footprints leading away, and where does the path seem to lead?
What did you roll?
A 28.
Yeah, I mean, there's a few footprints around. Looks
Well
like
travelled.
a somewhat well travelled.
Yeah. If there's a few footprints, or does it look like the similar, like the footprints that I see, are they varied in size, or does it look like one specific that might have traversed it a few times? Like,
Not one specific. No.
okay.
Do you have like tracking?
Yeah, that's what I was.
I mean, maybe if you moved a little, like this area is kind of like a well-worn path.
Yeah.
Somewhat well-worn. It's a dedicated path, but maybe if you moved a bit further away, you might be able to track something.
Okay, I'll wait for the guys. But when I finish that, I'll head back inside. Only for when I see Mrs. Sinclair, I'm gonna mark her as my prey. Yeah.
Yeah, piss on her.
You're mine now. You and your property.
He's just got a spray bottle.
With my piss.
Man.
Walk around the house.
Random kids. Man.
Alright.
We all.
I'm just hit the study.
Yep.
I was going to do a glean contest, but I'm actually going to give it a really good thorough looking over.
Your perception check?
So I spoke to you earlier and told you to look for cigarettes or whatever.
Yeah. 30.
So I will ask you, if you didn't hear, to look for anything from the Velvet Serpent.
Yep.
Like receipts.
Oh, yeah, keep that in mind.
Yep. You don't find anything specifically marked with the Velvet Serpent. You do find a card, like basically you find like the sort of standard things you would expect to find and all that. You do find a playing card. It is a gold-coloured Ace of Hearts. It looks like it's kind of like a trophy.
Okay.
Is it like playing card size or is it like a...
It's playing card sized, but it just has that look of like, oh, this looks like it's a bit of a display.
Yeah. It's not an actual playing
for
card,
like-
but
For like winning a tournament type of thing?
Probably.
Yeah, okay.
yeah, so nothing else of note.
No, I mean, you know, there's
That's-
other stuff, but like nothing that's relevant.
While you're looking over, I'll say, see if you can find a list of the properties that they organised or own.
Glean contents on the desk.
You could probably, maybe not like a comprehensive list, but you could
Just
probably,
one off
yeah,
Excel spreadsheet.
sure. Just download it.
Just forward us that document you've got there. Information, it would be great.
No, you do find you basically go through a few things and sort of start to piece together a bit of a list of what looks to be his holdings.
I was looking to see
Beautiful.
if the Velvet whatever was on
So-
one of the things he owned.
You don't see that on the list.
Yeah, figured. I'll stick to this floor. I'm shooting on the second floor. I'll make my way to the staircase, but I'll almost check every room, see what's in there.
Yep.
Anything I know.
At this point, Veronica will say to Lief, I think your men have looked around enough. Perhaps they should be departing.
Are you there? You're in the room.
Am I there?
It's up to you.
Actually, no, I was out looking at the front door and talking to these guys. I'm probably not.
Lief just kind of looks at it blankly.
Blinking with massive eyes.
She'll head off to find Tzar.
I will probably be walking around out front, not looking for anything in particular, but just mulling things over.
Okay. She'll find you and say, I think the Dame wants us to go.
Lovely.
She's really leaning into this PI shit, isn't she?
It really is. Okay, thank you very much. We shan't be much longer. Alright guys, wrap it up. We're rumble.
Kaladin jumps through the second story window. Disappears tonight.
Into a hedge.
I'm in the bear! That's where it's got its mouth open roaring. Oh, that'd be funny. Alright. I feel like there's more we should ask.
I mean, there's always more you can ask, but it's like, I think I figured out what's happened here. I just don't know why, that's the only thing.
That's alright, we've got a next step at least.
Yep. Cool, so I'll, just get everyone to
I'm
meet up.
thinking another dude, like he's influenced her, like she loves him, she wants the property, you know, they're gonna run off, get happily married.
Yep,
Or
plonked him on the head in the middle of the
all
night.
that good shit. But he's the one like pushing her to do it, and
Quite
she
possibly.
is just the instrument.
Yeah, she was not broken up about it, or she didn't appear to be
I don't know
broken
if
up about
she
it at all.
murdered him or if she like let the guy in to
I
murder
think she,
him.
I think she did it.
Yeah.
Given that nobody saw this guy at all.
Yeah, but I mean, they could have orchestrated that together,
It's
which is
possible.
my thought.
But I, to be honest, given how like they just replaced the lamp and how
Yeah.
sort of like weird she was,
yeah,
I think she's a bit of a.
like she was
fact
in
that-
on it regardless.
Oh yeah, she's absolutely in on it. I think she did it. The only thing I can't find is like conclusive proof that she did it.
No, that'll be at the Velvet Serpent.
So we will sort of like regroup at the front. and just-
I was calling you guys to the back once you
Yeah,
back
I'll
row.
walk
Sure,
over.
yeah.
Oh.
Did you have something you wanted to show?
I'll show them. Oh, the matchbook, was it whole or was it partially used?
There's a few missing.
Okay. Yeah, I found this. Apparently Tom overheard she had a meeting with some fella. I don't know how much you guys heard.
Yeah, I
Trying to turn my
bits and
radio
pieces.
on, but
Yeah.
hey. I'll show you guys the path and head a little bit like down the path just to see. Now that she's my prey, I'm gonna check for like signs of her footprints, specifically walking away from the property down this path. So normally it's a survival check to track, but
Yeah.
with her being my prey, I'll get.
You don't see her footprints. You see what looks to be a man's footprints
Okay, all right.
moving away.
Hey, so the guy that she met, he came down this path.
So where does this path lead? Does it go to like the back
Just
of the property
off the
to
property.
a gate? Okay.
Should we
So
follow
he's-
it?
Well, I mean, sure, yeah. I mean, it's not. I don't expect to find anything, but it's worth.
I just want to see where it comes out.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably going to come out at the back of the property somewhere, and then lead onto a road, and then into town.
I think if it goes by it, hey, I can track.
If anyone could do it, it's here.
In urban setting, though.
I mean, this is a path. My thought is that if it comes out near any kind of public good area in a private building, someone might have seen one person in particular constantly coming out of
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
So,
Probably
Is
So
that-
you
we
were
don't have.
out of 40.
yeah.
All we know that he's a man.
I just want a description. That's what I'm angling for.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, let's go for it.
So we'll head down the beaten path.
You follow the path down onto the road, which would have been the same road that runs along the front of the building.
Is there anything nearby where the path exits onto the road?
There's a bit of a wealthy apartments across the road.
Okay.
It's a two-story
Should we go on dormer?
Well, this is more your department. Do you, you want a canvas?
Yeah, I mean, we can all canvas if we
Yeah.
like and cover the area.
Let's go on.
So I'll go to one of the either apartments or a residential building, or even a commercial building if there's anything around that sort of face towards where the path comes out.
It's really just those apartments.
Okay, cool. I'll go to the apartments. I'll go to the bottom floor.
Should we role play out every interview,
Yeah.
or should we? Okay.
We'd summarise what's available into one person.
Oh, sweet.
Like, I'm not going to do multiple.
Voices.
Yeah.
We want names, descriptions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Date of birth, blood type, please. Yeah, I'll just go to the first one that I think
Yep,
is.
knock on the door.
We're looking for old ladies. They're the kinds that are always at the window.
A door cracks open slightly. You hear a chain pull tight.
Oh yeah, we've got a.
Take her away, boy.
I didn't order any.
Yes. Jackpot.
I'll take off my hat. Is it morning? It's morning.
Morning.
Good morning, madam. My name is Tzar. I was wondering if I could speak to you for a moment. I had a few.
I'm not.
Jesus.
I'm not buying anything.
No, I'm not selling anything. I wanted to ask you a few questions. I don't know if you're aware, there's been a murder across the road.
Most fail.
Most.
Half across the road.
Yes.
I did hear about that.
Yes, we're investigating his untimely demise. I was wondering if you had any information.
Well, I can't just tell anybody what I know.
That is quite true, madam. Would you perhaps be able to open the door so we can converse more freely?
Who else is there?
I think we're all there.
Yeah.
Oh, she ain't open.
Just all standing around like.
You're in charge. Who would you have told to go away?
All
of us, if you want.
Probably, yeah. I mean, if we're specifically looking for a little old lady, then yeah, I probably would have told you guys to wait around the corner. But I'll leave it up to
We'll
you.
go knock on other doors.
Well, actually, yeah, I told you. I mean,
Well, you're the
said-
lead investigator.
Let's just say that we're all knocking,
different
this is
doors.
yours.
This is the
Okay,
same.
sure.
I'm not a gossip.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't say that you were.
I wouldn't speak ill of my neighbours.
No, we are just trying to come to the crux of the matter, so that we can find out what actually happened to poor Arthur.
That young hussy has been meeting with other men.
Are we still through the?
Yeah. The chain's still on.
Really,
I've seen them going up and down the side path.
really, more than one?
I think it's the same one.
The same one. Still, how scandalous!
He covers his face like a hooligan.
Look at Woody.
No, I like a hat.
Yeah, yeah.
Slowly pull my mask.
I see. Yes, we were aware there was a gentleman. She had a gentleman caller.
Oh.
Did not have a description of the vagabond.
Wore a large trench coat.
Could be me.
A large rumpled trench coat
Definitely me.
with a fedora pulled low.
Definitely you.
in real life.
That's my twin.
Market ice cream.
Fucking Sandy Hook looking cunt.
Fuck you, I was wearing them before they were cool.
They've never been cool.
I like 50s and stuff, mate.
I was going to say you were wearing them in the 50s.
Yeah, so large trench coat, fedora. It's like, was he a larger gentleman or a thinner?
Yeah, not huge, but a bit larger than average.
Okay. How often would you say that he's frequenting the establishment?
She saw him visit about 5 times in the course of 2 weeks,
You've got quite an appetite.
while Arthur wasn't there.
So 5 times in 2 weeks.
Didn't always stay for too long.
I see. Well, this may be our gentleman. Do you have any other information about him? Is he, he's coming 5 times in to stop at
In the receiving room.
back
Why?
passage, we told you.
Why?
Croissant.
5 times in and he doesn't stay for very long, you say?
Oh, a couple of the times he didn't stay for long. Some like he visited, let's say, 5 times. 3 of them were quick, and 2 of them
that
were a bit
happens.
longer.
That's-
Yeah, something like
Just if she's hot.
well, you know.
So do you know which which direction, like where does he go? Like,
Just down the road that way, but that leads off into the city.
yeah. I see. When was the last time that you saw him?
About a week ago.
A week ago. So there'll be a couple of days, but tracks of what you
Yeah.
Which would line up with when he heard.
Well, that was a bit more of a raised voiced argument, not a social call.
Was it an argument?
He heard raised voices.
I see. I don't suppose you know. Did you know Arthur personally?
We went to school together.
Oh, really? You don't happen to know if he was in. Any? Do you like to gamble?
No.
No, not Arthur.
Oh, Arthur. Yes.
Yeah. Who do you think?
I thought you meant me.
No. One would never presume. But no, I speak of Arthur.
Yeah, he was known to gamble.
I see. Is he good? I've not heard of him.
I don't know. I don't frequent such places.
Of course. Well, this is all very, very good information. Hopefully this will help us to come to our conclusion of who this gentleman is and what happened this particular night. I understand that the lady of the house is...
Lock the bitch up.
Okay. Thank you very much. She's vicious.
Yeah, she's an old lady.
You look like a walking stick through the door.
I nearly got the broom.
Should we have any more questions, I shall... would it be okay if I came back and asked you any follow-up questions?
Crumpets are at 6.
I shall be... should we require your service, I shall be here for tea and crumpets.
Okay.
Thank you, madam.
Chunk.
Cut the commercial. Reset set. Let's run it again.
Fuck.
Jesus.
Fantastic.
So he had a gambling problem. And I figured that, I thought he might have that since he had that trophy. But as he only had 1 trophy, maybe he...
Possibly.
Did you
Great.
pocket the trophy?
Yeah.
Of course he did.
I figured you would have.
Anything of value.
But how does that...
Gold.
I don't know.
Change the motor at all,
It's
like-
additional information. I don't know how it fits in. Maybe he had gambling problems and...
We don't even know if this guy's complicit, but logic would suggest that he is. So.
Yeah, I mean, it might be they're coming around to beat money out of her, or they're goading her into a life insurance policy thing.
It could be.
Yeah.
We owe. You want to get away from him. He owes us lots of money. You kill him. We
Could
split
be,
the estate.
but I think like simplest
No,
explanation.
we've got
Yeah.
like
we've got a couple of leads.
Yeah.
But we just got to find this guy. You got a physical description.
Well, he's wearing a trench coat and fedora. He's slightly larger.
Okay, that's enough to go on. So, I assume he's putting something on to go there because he doesn't want to be seen.
Yeah,
But
see, like, I don't think he's going to dress.
that's what I was like. No hair colour, no eye colour, no
Nothing like that.
nothing like that. But we've got his build, and presumably we've got a rough estimate of his shoe size.
Sure.
Yeah. And we know where he frequents, if not
Got his inseam.
work. Not yet. Have that hanging on my wall.
But we know that the Velvet, he may frequent the Velvet Serpent or be in some way connected to it.
Yep.
Let's go find out what this Velvet Serpent is.
I've not frequented the place myself, however, I do know that some illegal gambling does happen in some of the back rooms.
Illegal game. How horrible.
And then just say to him, what exactly was the address?
Where is it? So
Taking pictures, that's disgusting. Where?
That's exactly what I was thinking about.
You know that they're open only at night, though.
Yes, they won't be...
Although if we got to bed at 4...
Well, it's still morning, so...
Okay.
well, we still need to see Pierre.
Yeah, alright.
Okay. You enter through the broken ladder, head upstairs, knock on Pierre's door. He opens the door. Mes amis, it's been too long. Extend.
It's beer, but yeah.
He gestures you all in. He says, I trust your encounter with Thaddeus was without conflict.
It was fun. We got paid. Thank you for setting that up. We have your cut, by the way. And I'll.
600.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
We're doing
10%. That's what it was agreed.
Yeah, I checked. It was
In this, Banjo will raise out a hand. So it's lovely to meet you,
this is Banjo. Banjo Screw. What's your name?
Banjo. Banjo fucking Scruggs.
Banjo fucking Scroogs.
Scrooge?
I don't know.
Scruggs.
Scrubs.
It's a pleasure. He does present you guys with a cheese platter.
Sorry, it's too soon.
Hanging there.
Of course, was there anything else I could help you with?
We're actually investigating a murder at this time.
Sacre bleu.
I know.
Bless you.
It's not one of yours, I'm sure.
Well, it's better not be.
I'll ask him, did you know Arthur Sinclair?
As a wealthy landowner.
Yes, he's
Was.
unfortunately came across a oil lamp in his bedroom 3 nights ago and did not survive. We've reason to believe it was his wife. However, we're missing some crucial evidence that ties her to it. Did you know much about Arthur himself? Was he? I understand he was a gambling man.
I've heard rumours. He owns several properties I may be interested in.
Well, now might be the time to strike.
No, I don't have any direct interaction with him.
I see. Do you know much more about his background or anything of that nature?
Old money. Inherited.
What about his wife?
Married young. Trophy wife.
Well, what can you tell us about the Velvet Serpent?
It's a jazz club.
Is that one of your properties?
No. There's a secret gambling den out the back. They hold tournaments there.
We have reason to believe that she was affiliated with a gentleman from frequents that place. You got a description? What was it?
Oh, yes. Well, it's a very basic description. It was a gentleman wearing a large trench coat, a fedora, and a slightly larger gentleman.
Ring any bells?
In a jazz club, that doesn't narrow it down.
How do you get entry into the gambling den? How do you get into these games? Do you need a connection?
Generally, but perhaps with the right amount of coin and a nudge, you could get in.
Would you?
I was going to produce the ace. Does this got something to do with it?
I believe that's one of their trophies.
Would that get us in the door?
Or is this just a keepsake?
More likely get you some questions. They probably know who won that.
Okay. Better keep it to yourself.
They'd be more likely to be like, who'd you get that off, rather than thinking you won it.
Okay.
It's not of any value, is it? It's not like it's gold. It's just a gold coloured.
Like, it's nice, but it's more like a trophy. It's not.
It's not actually.
Maybe we could sell it to Thaddeus.
As a novelty,
It's rare.
Put a rune on it.
it might have value as a novelty item. It's not actually worth much.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Much in the same way, an actual trophy's probably not worth an awful lot.
Yeah, but also like it could potentially be used at some point somewhere else as like a like you could potentially bluff with it or be like I'm a champion. What you know what I mean? Like you could.
Oh, I gotcha.
There's creative uses for it, I think, but no real value.
While we're here, did you have anything else for us to look into? Or?
I'm awaiting some intel of some movements in the Shattered Isles. I will perhaps be in contact soon.
Oh, you can write us on that thing.
Yes, of course.
Good. Mr. Gauntlet.
Telescription. Yeah.
Yeah, he says.
You got a telescription part.
I'm awaiting intel on movements of elevated enterprises within the Shattered Isles.
That's the one we had to look at, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
we burned it down, I think.
Well, we burned down the one that was here. Or one of the factories that was here.
Yeah.
That was potentially associated, but not direct, like not known directly, but potentially.
Excellent. It was lovely to see you again. Yeah.
Of course, it's been too long.
It has been quite a long time. Maybe not in actual
A few months or
world
something.
time,
It's
but
been a few months in real world, don't
well,
it?
more than a few, yeah.
I think it's been about 2 months in game.
Okay. Yeah, it's been a while.
What's going on in the Shattered Isles?
Uh,
A place I've never been before. It's always interested me.
Yeah, he says that there seems to be that the competition for his investments, which is Elevated Enterprises, is the competition.
Like,
He has invested quite heavily in Westbrook and Huff, and he has some spies in the Shattered Isles right now looking into some movements. It seems like Elevated Enterprises has started some operations there, and he's trying to figure out what those are.
Did we tell Grundle about Valtaris? I think we did, didn't we?
Grundle?
Not Grundle, sorry, Pierre. About
I don't think so.
the connection with him. How much do we trust him?
Pierre, implicitly.
A lot, right?
Yeah.
well, Bill certainly does.
Yeah.
But like
yeah.
at this point, I think, yeah, I might tell. So when he said Shattered Isles, I didn't get. Like, what was the name of the other company?
Elevated Enterprises.
Elevated Enterprises. Have you heard of a man called Valtaris?
Valtaris?
Yeah, a cult leader.
Is he responsible for some of the problems? What was the...
Flaming Eyes, the cult.
that's right, I never actually quite decided on a name for the cult.
I put name of cult question mark, Flaming Eye question
Yeah,
mark.
I feel like I've never been able to come up with something I like.
Yeah.
Cult of the Flaming Eye.
That could be the working title.
That's just what people call it. No, he says
Even they
that...
don't have a name for it.
He says that, no, he's aware of that cult. He's not aware of Valtaris individually. It's sort of away from here. It's not something he's directly involved with. I don't think he'd know a huge amount. He'd just have heard some gossip.
Probably tell your spies to stay away from them.
He's not a nice guy. Seems
Yeah.
dangerous.
All of his crew have these tattoos.
How gangster.
Grundle with your shirt, full back page.
Oh, sorry.
Grunt again. I said Grundle. What I keep saying, I keep looking at you.
Grundle's dead.
What do you keep calling Grundle? Right. Well, if you hear anything about him, keep an ear out for his name.
If I hear anything.
I think he's looking for a particular set of items, and he might be using Elevated Enterprises to help fund it.
You think?
It seems too much of a coincidence that you have dealings in the Shattered Isles, and we know he's there.
The world is full of coincidences.
I don't believe in them. Only fate.
Okay. Very well.
All right.
Hypothetical, if you're going to rob Thaddeus, how would you do it?
Hypothetically, of course.
Well, I'd hire someone to do it for me.
Like a courier.
I probably couldn't afford the courier.
No. I've heard he's amazing.
Thaddeus is an unknown quantity. Wouldn't know what to expect. He's a bit eccentric. It could... the security could be very good, or it could also be a joke. It's a bit hard to know with him.
Take that on board, thank you. Sorry, Pierre, are you happy if we keep crashing at your pad?
As long as you don't draw attention to it. You've gotten rid of all the artworks, I assume.
Yes.
Yeah.
Every single piece.
Yeah.
Well, then that will be fine. I wouldn't want any unwanted attention.
Does anyone know that Bill actually took it? Is my thing. Because I don't know. We don't know.
I don't
'cause we
think
weren't
anyone
there.
does.
Actually,
Although, I mean, I've talked about it
I
in
have to listen to it
character,
again.
so, yeah.
But none of us.
I don't
We knew
think
you
I
wanted it.
openly said it, yeah.
None of us
but,
have seen it.
But then again, I have spoken about it in character, so I feel like.
You have spoken about it in character, but you didn't say that you did it, and you haven't shown it to us.
I haven't taken
We
it
haven't
out
had time.
either, yeah.
That's what I mean. Like,
It hasn't even been 24 hours since we took it.
I want to be suspicious, but I don't think I've got any reason to be.
I had kind of a weird thought that if we ran into the Marsh gang, that I could potentially, like, pass it on to them and have it pinned on them.
You would
so
assume that
I could make two. Yeah.
whatever this is probably going to play out well before that.
I have no idea. I don't know how scrying works,
No,
so
yeah.
I just like this thing.
I was like, pretty picture.
Yeah, I saw a picture I liked, I took it.
That's all right. I'm sure you can talk your way out of it.
Oh, yeah, I bought this at the art shop.
I bought it from Thaddeus Thorpe.
It's a re-
That he had a jet across the toilet in there.
yeah, it's a reproduction.
Describe something getting reproduction.
Do you want to do shopping outside of
Yes.
off the table?
Definitely not doing
Do you
that.
want to
session.
just time skip to night?
Yep.
Yeah, we
If unless anyone's got anything you really they want to do.
Presume we do the shopping now.
Yeah, cool.
The city streets were mirrored in an endless drizzle that fell from the sky, as dark and inscrutable as a broken promise.
Hang on, let me put my fedora on.
Gas lamps puncture the gloom, their wavering glow painting sallow circles on the rain-slicked cobblestones. This is the city at night, a dreamscape shrouded in mystery and silvered by moonlight.
Leaf's just walking on perfect comment. That whole scenario was it.
Oh, she'd make a really good narrator.
At the end of every sentence.
You approach the Velvet Serpent. A veil of deep purple marks the entrance as you approach the Velvet Serpent.
Before we go in, so what's the gameplay here?
Well, presumably we need to find this trench coat gentleman. However, we don't know what he looks like. It's raining outside.
Yeah.
Maybe he's wearing a trench coat today.
I think everyone.
I think we go in there, we check it out,
Look
see what we're dealing with.
Yeah.
We're gonna try.
We use the rings.
Alright.
If
Maybe-
we see anyone with a fedora, take him into the toilet.
The MASH book that I had, he had a book.
Fuck him up and just send him the fuck.
It had a few ripped out. He just smoked them. So maybe look.
And we all saw it.
That's true, actually.
That's it. Bob was coming out that day.
So we just smoke over trench coat, slightly large gentleman. Okay, we're starting to get a better idea.
Let's go in and just check out the layout.
Guys, make your way in. Sounds of the saxophone.
Careless whisper. The background music for this section has already been started.
You're gonna get the copyright. Yeah.
You see a few people around. There's people. There's the women are sort of dressed a bit more scantily in this place, sort of red dresses and things like that. And then the dudes are all in like trench coats.
Shit.
Oh, and some of them.
Every single man's wearing a trench coat,
And a fedora.
and they're all smoking inside.
No, some of them would have the trench coat off on the chair, and that kind of thing.
I love it.
Wearing nice suits.
You would take off your trench coat when you get
Has anyone got the mobster style trench coat where it's just over the shoulders but not in the arms?
Yeah, of course.
Excellent.
Sure.
That's our target.
There's 5 of them.
Just shoot you up.
They're all
Yeah.
they're all sitting around the table together.
Alright.
yeah, I'm not got over there. I'll go over to the bar and order a couple of drinks.
They're silver for 2.
You're up, champ.
Like, it's your shout.
I did last.
I got last
did.
round.
I
You're
was
wrong.
fucking there.
I remember.
Uh-uh.
I'll buy 4 5. Is Lief still with us?
It's her case.
I guess she is, yeah. We put her in her own little trench coat.
That's 2 rounds.
Yeah, so I'll buy 6 drinks.
It worked again.
I can't believe this shit.
I'm keeping an eye out for people going into a back room.
Yeah, I want to see a guard at the door
Can we
as well, yeah.
can we see an entrance to this gambling den?
Like a large guy in a 3-piece suit that seems out of place. Yeah.
There's a few sort of socialites hanging around and things like that. People just sort of having their drinks and listening to the music.
Would there be ladies of the evening in this establishment?
Sure. You see two that look kind of the part.
Okay.
We've just lost Tzar. For an hour or 15 minutes, whatever it's going to be.
15, 20 minutes at most.
40 seconds.
What's about both?
Yeah. He's the guy.
I will sidle up to one of the ladies and make some small talk.
She introduces herself as Clara, bit of an enigmatic socialite.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance, milady.
God.
Tips
Shrivels.
I will ask her about the establishment itself, saying I'm new here, never been before, and try and steer the conversation towards poker or blackjack or whatever card game is popular.
I don't play myself.
I've played a few, the odd round here and there.
That's fascinating.
Insight check. I don't think that is fascinating at all.
It's not
Can't even hit the trade,
I
right?
know, shut up.
Huge.
There is no insight.
27. Perception.
That's alright.
Yeah, I'm basically trying to get from her if she knows about the gambling thing in the background. I'm presuming she does. And maybe try and organise how we get in, what.
That's a lot for a perception check. You were just saying
No, hang on.
interested in what you were
This
saying.
is the overall what I'm trying to get to. That was just to see if she was actually interested.
Yeah. I can tell you right now without the roll.
She's not. She's happy to let you buy her a drink, though.
Sure, I'll buy her whatever drink she.
Chief's will, she drinks the harlot.
Sure.
I'll hit the bartender.
Yep.
Tell me, motherfucker.
Grundle's back.
Alright, mate. Oh, love. What have we got?
No, it's a guy.
I love
Your
it.
hot dog or taco, I don't mind.
Yeah, no.
Look,
There you're.
halfling, feet. That's my ID.
That checks out.
As much as I love playing, goblin piss, I was hoping for something a little bit more gamey. I was told this was the place to come.
Oh, you're looking for what do you do?
Cards.
Cards.
Aye.
How much are you looking to bet?
Well, I got a couple of gold that I'm willing to lose. I got a couple of gold that I'd love to take home with me, though.
A couple of gold.
Well, as in, I was trying to be polite.
Well, we don't have anything for a couple of gold.
Is he looking? Am I getting the impression he's looking for a bribe, or am I getting? Or he wants me to up the ante of the actual what I want to bet?
If you're looking to come in and bet a couple of gold, you're not going to fit in.
Yeah.
Like,
Let's just say my coin voice has got.
My coin voice, Lord, boss. I can get in there. You're in Boston.
wicked sick.
Great accent.
Next character.
His character. I got 300 gold, and my friends have got more.
Very well. And who told you about it?
Honestly, it was just word on the street. I can make up a name and give him a deception.
Louis always looking for new blood. Just
Louis,
you?
Like I said, I got 5 other friends, and they've all got
5.
all got deep pockets.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry, there's 4 of us. I got 4 other friends.
Did you give a fake name over the ring?
I haven't given any ring. I haven't given any name.
Oh, sorry, I thought you said. Oh,
Sorry. Yeah, my informant. I gave a fake name.
Oh, but when you were speaking with the bard,
I haven't actually given my name. Haven't given my name.
Yeah, he moves over.
There's 5 of us in total.
Very well. 50 gold to play. You get it back if you win.
What?
Like an entrance fee.
Oh, right.
Oh, you
And then you
Gotcha.
gamble. If you win, you get your entrance fee back.
So, sorry. I don't want to lead this into anything, but is it 50 gold for all of us or 50 gold each?
Each.
Yeah, of course it would be. Alright, all the groups hearing me?
Yeah, I'm down.
Cool.
Alright. Who's going in?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, I think we're all going to give it.
There's 50 gold to enter, and if you win the game, you get your 50 gold back.
That doesn't seem
And plus,
fair.
plus
It's not
the
fair.
pot.
No.
Yeah, plus the pot.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fair.
So, okay, yeah, cool.
Yeah, because normally you wouldn't get anything back. Even if you won, you wouldn't get your.
Well, no, the house would take a cut. But
That's what I mean.
That's
there-
basically an entrance fee. This is
Entrance fee.
I've paid my 50.
Fine.
Okay.
So the entry fee is what you put in to play the game as well. So yeah, I'm in.
Well, it's a bind.
Exactly.
But,
yeah.
But that being said, if you paid an entrance fee and then only got that back if you won,
That's what I thought. I thought that was
you
fun.
walk away with
Yeah, but if we're getting the pot as well.
What if you really enjoy the game, Tim?
It's the friends man, walk away. 50?
50 done.
I want to take my new friend Clara.
Sure.
That's
So you paying
100.
100?
She doesn't want to go in, but okay.
She's not playing, she's just watching.
You're paying for the girlfriend experience now.
I really am.
Beneath the velvet serpent, the gambling den thrived. As elusive as a black cat on a cloudy night. A haven for those intoxicated by the siren's call of chance, willing to dance with Lady Luck in her most ruthless form.
Bless you.
You guys enter in. This is a very high rollers place. You see piles of gold and platinum on tables, people all around. He does sort of gesture over to a guy who's at an empty table. Says, "That's Louis the Shark."
What a convenient name. Why would his parents call him that?
He's always looking for fresh blood.
Of course he is, because he's a shark.
And Frankie Two Thumbs takes your 50 gold deposits.
How many times you got?
2.
That's a good chance to say one.
Glad to have.
I think it's funnier if you just got 2
Or
thumbs.
he's got a necklace with 2 thumbs on.
7 thumbs.
Right, anyway. So you guys head over and sit down with Louis the Shark.
Do any of the people in this room match the limited description we have?
Do perception.
Can we all, or is it just a one or?
Preferably 1 or 2.
Got one.
We'll be nice so you can do it.
Gonna burn it. Oh,
No.
we get back to gamble though. I kind of want to keep it.
No, hang on, no. Keep your coin, and I will also
reaction.
scan, and I'll use my reaction to give you another roll.
Oh, you're a good man.
That's cool. Cool feat.
That's
Yeah.
better. Yeah, 27.
With the limited description that you've got, not really. Like, there's some people that maybe could fit that, but not like, oh, that matches perfectly.
Too vague.
Yes.
Louis, is this table service, or do we need to go to the bar to get a drink? Because I only gamble when I drink.
Drinks are free.
Aye, but is it table service, or do we?
Oh yeah, they'll
get
bring
some?
you drinks, don't worry.
Oh, lovely.
They'll get you nice and drunk.
So bend the fucking ground.
How many tables is there? I mean, like, how many people actually gamble?
There's about 10 tables.
Yeah, shit.
There's probably somewhere in the realm of about 40 people at the moment. Not all the tables are full. You're here to play some poker.
I heard this was the place to be.
We've got half and Holden.
How convenient.
I haven't played that in years.
Yeah, you have.
Shut up.
Sorry.
Fuck off, Lou. Trying to run a scam here, boy.
I've been with these fuckers for
Yeah,
months trying to get into this
About to
place.
clean them out.
So he basically says, "You guys played before?"
I'd like a refresh on the rules, please.
Yep. DM's going to run it really simple. You roll 2d6. Everybody in the game rolls 2d6. Whoever rolls the highest number wins.
No. My kind of game.
Sounds complicated.
Hero points work on D6s.
What about halfling look?
So I'm just rolling his.
Well, we're playing against each other as well, I presume. So the kitty is how much is the buy-in per round?
We'll call it number 50.
Okay, so 50 gold each per round, including the dealer, presumably.
Yeah.
Alright, so 50, 50, 50, 50, 50. Alright.
So we're dropping 50.
300, yeah. 300 gold
And
potentially
if
up
you
for
win,
grabs.
you get an extra 50. You get your own 50 back from the end.
So it's 300 per win,
Why are we all on the
basically.
same table?
I don't know. Well, it's fine. You know what? For gameplay, this makes it a lot easier. Otherwise, it'd be a lot of
Otherwise,
fucking around.
it's too difficult.
Question: Are all the double tables different buy-ins?
No. Well, you've been told to come and play with Louis.
That's fine.
I feel like we've got to prove ourselves.
Yeah, that's all right. Okay,
Math is so
I'm in for
fucking
50.
hard. Because we're 18, and then what's 2 is 30, so
You're literally-
I'm just kind of glossing over the details.
Yeah,
Trying
I
to
mean,
keep it simple.
Yeah, that's fine.
yeah, easy. All right, 2d6. Are we doing it? Oh, probably shouldn't roll on the round one.
Ready? Rolling with him.
Oh, I'm not doing it as multiple things. I'm doing it as one roll.
Yeah, it'll be 2d6, right?
2d6.
Yep.
3, 2, 1, bone.
Oh, that's bad. That's bad.
Hot dice.
I done lost.
Yep.
5.
6.
11.
Ooh.
9.
Tim, do you want to have a look at this?
You got 6s.
You got 12, didn't you?
I got
You
12.
mother. The house always wins.
Welcome to have a look.
I balls
Jim,
no,
roll
it's
the dice. Roll it again. Do a slight
in real life.
Yeah. Fuck
That
that.
doesn't look
That's
like
all.
I rolled 6s. It's crazy. I got 2 6s. Did you see me?
He takes all your gold.
You cheating son of a bitch. I'm watching you, boy.
But that happens over the course of the game.
Yeah.
Basically. But if there's anything you guys want to... Because you're here for information.
Yeah, we're not really here to gamble.
You're not really.
So is this? So what happens if you win the whole kit and caboodle?
We have
You get kind of like a prize and or tournaments and stuff.
we have tournaments every Octus,
Sunday.
pretty much.
Well, that's the day after Sunday.
Day before, actually.
It's Octus, it's the 8th day.
And,
Sundays is the first day of the week.
Okay.
and does the winner get more than just a cash prize?
Yes, a golden card.
Oh, and does it have to hold any significant value down here?
It's more bragging rights.
Oh, that's
There's a
cool.
different card from the deck each week.
Oh, someone's trying to collect the whole set. See, the reason why we came down here because of an old friend of ours, Arthur.
Arthur?
God, what's his last name?
Let's sing play.
Sinclair.
Yeah, he was in here last week.
Yeah, so we've been out of town for quite some time. Then we came back and we were playing with him. He put one of those cards on the table, and I won it.
You won it from him.
I
That's very impressive. You didn't play very well tonight.
fucking I rolled a 6 and a 5.
You lost.
That doesn't mean I didn't play well.
No, sorry.
It's like-
I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you.
So Arthur come down here a lot,
Yeah, every week.
and his bitch and his missus.
Haven't seen her.
Not down here or ever.
No, never.
Yeah, right.
No, Arthur won a card last Octus.
That was quite impressive.
Yeah.
Particularly good player.
Yeah, he's taken a lot of money from a lot of people.
Oh, I see.
Didn't leave old Blackwell too happy last week.
Really?
Blackwell? I'm sorry, I'm not from these parts. These boys just brought me. Who
You
is-
remember, he's a friend of his.
Which, he's got so many.
Gambling.
friends.
Gambling.
Blackwell?
He's a regular here.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's he look like?
Slightly large man in a rumpled trench coat.
Fedora.
Yeah.
Beneath a weathered fedora, a pair of steely grey eyes. And blah, blah, blah. Yeah, no,
Right.
Okay, so that's the same guy.
Is he here tonight?
no, I haven't seen him this week.
Is anyone?
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
I need a quick smoke. Is there anywhere with some matches?
I froze you a matchbox. Your matches?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a club.
Thanks. Do you have smoke?
I hand you a pipe. You fucking bum. It's $100 smoke.
That's right.
Okay.
All right. Where you guys go? I'll pretend like I'm going out. Is there a smoking area
Sure.
down here?
The table.
At the table.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, I forgot him. Thanks. I'll throw it back.
Oh, that was a fucking great. That was an awesome experience.
You know what? You can just go ahead and cut that.
Cut that.
This whole thing.
No.
Blackwell. That name sounds familiar. Why would I know that name? Would I have run into him anywhere else?
He's from one of the locals.
Just the local? Yeah, right. What does he do for work?
Oh, we don't talk about that here.
Ah, fair enough.
There.
No, he lost a
Lost
lot of money to Arthur last week.
Arthur was good then.
I expect Blackwell's probably not coming back in because he doesn't have money to lose.
If it's not too much of a prying, how much do you lose?
Oh, just the standard.
Like a couple $100 gold type of thing.
Oh, like 5,000 gold.
That's a chunk of cheese.
Yeah. I don't know where he got that kind of money, but it was a big game.
Sounds.
Jewelry box full of money.
How do we get into the tournaments?
You've got to win games in the normal nightly sort of games, and then you get invited.
That was more of a. He was not really interested. He's just trying to
Yeah.
shift conversation. around.
You're welcome to come back tomorrow night and try again.
Oh, thank you. Entry, we just talked to the barman again.
Yeah. And pay your entry fee.
Okay, thanks.
Well, we got one piece of very important information that the Detective Blackwell and the tree show guy's same guy. So now we can go down to police station.
Well, like, do we think that he borrowed money off her to get into it? Then I reckon Arthur found out. Possibly. She's bonked him in anger, maybe, and then he's helped her cover it up.
Possibly, or he borrowed money from her.
They were lovers. He's borrowed money.
Or, I mean, maybe not even lovers. Like, maybe he borrowed money from her and then
Could be related, like
expecting to
brother or
to
something.
win it, to get more money back. And then it didn't happen, so they had to kill him.
Yeah, I reckon it's either a lover or like her brother or something like that. He's stolen the money. He's taken the
No one's going down that street, that dirt road 5 times in the
That's the
space
thing,
of
it's
2 weeks
probably a
as a friend. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's true.
And then he's lost the money. They've argued about it. Arthur's found out. She's killed him to cover it up. He's helped cover up the entire murder. Is he a real detective? Is the next question.
No, I mean
course he is.
potentially,
Yeah.
but not. Yeah,
I think he investigated and
Well,
went, oh, there's
he's a
nothing
real
wrong here.
detective, like you're a real detective.
I think
you know.
that
No, I think he's like a police detective.
Yeah.
Not a...
Oh,
He's actually,
he's a
actually,
guard.
he's actually a
Okay.
cop.
Well, that's what I want to know. Like, is he actually, or does he just say that?
No, but I mean, regardless, the town guard would have sent someone
Exactly.
for a notable death.
And he could have like finagled his way.
Exactly right.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and I think that's what happened. They've covered it up. They've employed Lief.
You have connections with the police, can you not?
Well, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
It's because someone told her that they needed someone else to investigate.
He
And so
probably
they-
jumped on board.
Well, no. So what happened? I think what we know is he went there, found nothing. Then I'm pretty sure the commissioner or chief of police or something said you need to get someone else to investigate. So she's found the shittest detective in town. No offense.
Well, she found Lief.
I.e. the one at the bottom of the pages. Because she
found your
never
number.
happen.
I couldn't find him, so I went a little bit lower.
Actually ended up a little bit higher.
Went to the side of the barrel roll.
I'm assuming that's and assuming that it'll never get solved. She doesn't have to worry about it anymore.
Yeah, I think that's perhaps exactly what happened.
What is the reason for the wife wanting to kill the husband?
The money, the
money.
properties. It's the oldest trick in the book.
No, I get that.
The oldest
But we don't have
But
it.
she was she was going to get that anyway.
No, why?
But she's
Because she's
she
the
wants.
she's the wife.
When he dies, he was
Yeah.
only in his 40s.
late.
No, he
Late
was.
40s. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought. I'm sorry. I
He
was
was
the impression
late
that he
40s,
was. She was much younger than he was.
She was, but
20 years.
yeah.
She's in her 20s, he's in his...
Gotcha.
I mean,
Alright.
40s, unless he. I mean, he's a gambler, he might- but still. She was extra.
Yeah, I
young.
think we're still missing a piece of information as to why.
There's a connection
Why?
between.
There's a motive right there.
Well, it's a motive, but,
Yeah.
but sure, but like...
It's a good motive.
They argued behind the hedge about the missing money that he borrowed. And
Well, that was
no,
her and the other
why,
gentleman.
sorry,
Yeah.
why is Blackwell borrowing money from her?
Yeah, that's
because they're lovers.
Right.
I don't think- I don't
think we haven't confirmed that.
Why is he borrowing money at all? Why is that a thing?
Because he's a gambler. He's the one with the gambling.
He just lost 5k.
But without that supposition, still it checks out because I mean.
Oh yeah, even without that.
I was going to say like
Yeah,
that's yeah.
It just
it's
strengthens
irrelevant.
the fact that we
Sure.
think that he's.
Let's go have a chat with him
Yeah. Play our hand.
in the morning. Well, I think we're done here.
Play.
Oh, definitely. I think we got inspiration.
This
for that.
guy.
What?
I said play our hand.
After we all lost as well.
I said. Play our hand.
Oh, that'll read well. Tidy that up in the audio.
know why I'm laughing.
I loved it. Like James was like, yeah, like 10 seconds after.
Back to bed.
Yeah, it's the end of the night. Yeah. I'll quick rest again because we did a lot with spells and stuff. Did we? No. I really thought Bill was going to try to fudge his dice rolls there. We'll just
So
again
did I,
he didn't try to
yeah.
steal anything. Or you. So
I got 11, why would I?
You probably wouldn't roll better.
That's a miracle. I rolled 2 sixes.
I can't
I
believe
know.
you. So
I saw your face when you rolled
Yeah,
it.
yeah. It was either really good
or really
bad.
shit. Yeah.
As you return to the safe house
Yes.
that night, Banjo,
Aye.
as you're walking back to the safe house
Nice.
with everybody else, you hear footsteps in the alleys around you, like you hear movement. You're on quiet streets and you hear footsteps sort of moving around.
I'll say in a whisper, gentlemen, we're not alone.
A figure steps out in front of you guys at the end of a dark street. The rain is a drizzle pouring down on his fedora.
Is he wearing a crumpled trench coat?
Sorry,
He's crumpled
I
trench
heard
coat.
multiple footsteps.
Yeah, like from
I'll say
around.
I think we're surrounded.
And a voice in the distance says, I think you all should drop this. You've all been snooping around in matters that ain't your business.
Is this the trench coat guy talking about? Cool.
Yeah, the guy in front of you.
We can't see him because he's just that little bit too far
So
away.
like a silhouette.
Yeah. How far away is he?
50 feet.
The fool.
You say that from behind you because you've ran so fast. Another personal kid.
I can tell his measuring tape.
The drop won't.
You hear the footsteps moving, closing in around, like from behind and an alley to the side. You've all been looking into a murder. It's none of your business.
There's money on the table.
There is money on the table and it's not yours.
We were hired.
You were not hired.
We were.
The goblin was hired.
Yeah, and she hired us.
That wasn't the deal.
We're hired by proxy.
They're subcontracted.
You see, when one person can handle a job,
That wasn't allowed. They continue to move in, closing the distance on you guys.
Can I get a beat of how many we're looking at?
4.
Okay, 4.
Wouldn't come any closer.
That sounds like a threat.
I'd hate for there to be another murder.
So dark.
Well, it's a silhouette.
Maybe if you explained the situation, we could back off a little bit.
As you say that, you see a hand going down to his side.
That's cool.
Instinctively going to do the same.
Yeah.
I'm going to dimension door right up to him.
There's initiative, but we'll basically have Kaladin can make his action, and then we'll start at the top.
So, dimension door is 2 actions, so I have 1 left. Is that what you
Yeah,
said?
you get a turn
Yeah.
because you're doing like the jump, but then we go to top of initiative.
Yep.
Is there anyone near us? In terms
20 feet away.
okay.
I cast Cozy Cabin. and I go inside.
We can all have it.
Unlock the door.
You tuck him in.
Put his head in the shape of box.
Oh no!
Getting right up close to him though, do I get a good look at his face? And everything like that, I assume?
You're standing in darkness, but you definitely see that. I mean,
I don't want to be that guy, but I have dark.
John Vincent, I
I want to be that guy, but it seems...
but you don't even know what Blackwell looks like.
No, just for future reference. More.
Yeah,
like,
sure.
Like I get a good
yeah.
enough look that I will know him in the future. Yeah, good. That was the main thing. I didn't want him to get away with
Yeah,
it.
of course. I thought you meant like, do I recognise him? It's like, we don't know what it looks like anyway.
I will take a swing at him with my sword.
You take a swig.
Of him.
God.
Straight for the sword.
Yeah,
Let's see if I can hit the attack. I don't think I've ever hit with this thing before. So I just appear next to him and cut him with the sword.
Rude.
Like it was drawing a gun.
Yeah.
Wasn't he? Yeah.
You could be
Still
doing
gonna
this
shoot
gun.
him.
Still rude.
Oh, that'll hit probably. 16 plus 13. That is 29.
29 hits.
Great.
AC 25.
Assuming you shook your head, I didn't even look at you because I knew it would be a no. Alright, so whopping 6 points of damage.
Nice. How do you want to do this?
One day. Alright, that's it.
Banjo. Top of the round.
Move behind.
There's 2 of them. There's 3 of them that are about 20 feet away, and he is 50 feet ahead of you.
Yeah, come closer by the way, because I don't do anything if you got 130 feet. So it's going to be an issue.
Wait, they're only 20 feet away.
Well, I'm 50 feet away
That's
now.
fine. So
Yeah, the main bad guy was 50 feet.
first is to move behind Bill. Second is to hide behind Bill.
Hey.
Sneak.
Okay, they're kind of coming in from different directions.
Yeah, but I'm specifically hiding from
Okay, cool.
old mate.
Yep.
So I'm gonna sneak against his perception, I'm guessing.
Yep.
26. Do I want to risk that?
You know his AC is 25.
No, that was his hiding.
That's his. Oh, yeah, it's his perception. Yeah, I'll burn. This is for the sneak. This is for the hide. 25.
Can't use that reaction to it.
25
No,
succeeds.
it's only 25 succeeds. Cool. All right,
Perception 22.
I'll go for the hit. No, 20.
Yes! with the crit dice.
14, 16 times 2 is 32.
32 points of damage?
Yeah. Hang on, a crit, so it's deadly as well, so I got a d10 in there as well.
And he's next to a wall.
1.
No, he's standing.
So that's an extra 2 damage on top of that. Weak sauce.
Is that your turn?
1, 2, and 3, yes.
He's going to turn to Kaladin at this point, so he's right next to him. He will use an action to draw a blade instead of a gun. Because you're right there.
One for Billy Club.
It's like a short sword, and he's going to swing at you.
Oh, God.
That's a
If you have to add it up, it is.
26.
Yep.
20 points of damage.
What?
As my reaction, I'm going to pull the quick draw and shoot
Okay, yep, just do that.
within 60 feet. It's a 30 to hit.
That'll hit, and a 33 to hit on you.
A 33?
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
The fuck did you roll a 30? Was that -5? With his -5 on the second
Oh,
attack?
sorry.
I mean, it's still going to hit, but it's still...
Sorry, yeah, 28, sorry.
Yeah, that'll still hit. He's going to kill me. Oh.
No, that's only 14 points of damage.
Oh, yeah, only. Sorry.
17 to the guy.
17 to the main guy. He is bloody.
Same. If anyone's interested.
So I forgot. It's been a while. We're in round 1.
He's bloody.
Kaladin.
I've got 80 hit points. I'm a little boy. I don't know why. That's why
Did he just hit you for 14?
No, he hit me for like 2 hits. Of like
yeah,
20 and then 15.
20 and then 14. That's still not 80.
No, we're at 54. But I'm close to that. It's not as funny if I say I'm almost bloodied. You guys need to keep up.
Kaladin.
Ironically, I'm going to focus.
Erotically?
Ironically.
Coincidental.
Oh, you know what?
Just do that ironic. It's like cheese on your wedding day.
Alright, I'm going to do a lingering composition of Inspire Heroics. Which is fun. Which is my new one. So the DC is set at what's our class DC? Mine's 14, which is
24.
Class DC's 14.
Mine's 24 as well.
Mine's 24.
It's whatever you guys are. Mine bugs out for some reason to 14. So 24 is a DC. I'm going to roll a performance check. It's 30, so I'd be sad if I failed that. So for the next 3 rounds, for the next 2 rounds, sorry, it wasn't a crit. We all have a +2 to attack and damage rolls. So actually +2.
Fuck yeah.
So I'm behind him currently.
Yep.
I'm going to do a kinetic ram and try to push him all the way down to you guys.
All the way.
30 feet. As close as I can.
Yeah.
So I can do 30 feet. So it's two action to push him.
Is it just to hit or?
I have to hit him, and if I hit him, he goes.
Okay.
What did they say? Not 23.
25.
Shank. Would have been cool.
Yeah.
Fills up.
Alright, first one I'm going to do a Raconteur's Reload. I'm going to try...
Sorry, I'm
Wait, do you get the +2 from your own thing?
Yeah, I do, and it's also he has to do a fortitude save.
So that would actually push up to 25.
I'm an idiot. My fault. But no, he has to roll a save.
What's the save?
DC's 26.
Fortitude?
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
Ooh. Dirty 20?
He's pushed.
So he goes flying back 30 feet.
Slides along the rain-slick cobblestones towards us. Yes.
Yeah. So I'm behind him, so I just punch him in the gut and he goes all the way towards him. The rain,
Trench coat bellowing.
the rain flies out. It's a shame it wasn't a crit because he gets knocked prone. But it's still cool.
So he's 30 feet. So he's 20 feet away from you guys.
Yep. Perfect.
Alright.
Did you do damage to him when you did it? Or was it just pushing?
No, it's only if he crits.
Okay.
If he crits, it does damage.
Then it's Bill.
On a free action.
Alright, so because I used my bullet, I'm going to go for Raconteur's Reload. I'm going to go for an Intimidate. So it's going to be my Intimidation versus his Will DC. Got one more.
Got a reaction to it. If you want.
No, you already used it on me.
Oh, I knew I have. I'm still need to.
You know what? It's a 19. That won't beat his full set DC, I'm sure.
Yeah, it does.
It really?
Yep.
Oh, well then he's frightened 1, so -1 to
We
bullshit.
should probably mess that up, but anyway, it succeeds.
Alright. And I'll try a Sharpshooter with the second 2 actions, so it's going to be... That's... I could use that, but...
Alright, I'll use the first one. With a +2, 41.
Oh, that's our first 41.
Yeah.
41 hits.
Yep. Does it crit?
Yep.
Okay.
Snake.
I thought it was damage.
No, to hit.
It's going to be more damage than that. I think he might be doing miss. I think he's going to go
19
murder.
on that bad boy.
You're going to do non-lethal? No. Because I don't think we're going to be able to ask him any questions.
Yeah, that sounds like a you
You've still got
problem.
3 other thugs.
Yeah, but if this is Blackwell.
So it's going to be 54 points of damage.
How do you do this?
Nice.
That's exactly how many hit points he had.
Really? Oh, shit. As he slides along the ground
He's sliding towards you.
after the giant push.
Facing away from you as well.
Yeah.
Even more brutal. Just
As he tries to gather himself up with the trench coat. Okay, shoot him in the back of the head. This isn't that hard.
So we're not going to question him then?
You can.
bleeding it.
Dear. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Tzar.
I go.
I was going to say, you got nothing.
You're all prepared to run up 50 feet?
You didn't get to go yet.
He's dead before I got to him. Just slides to my feet. I'm like, oh. The other two or three guys. I've got a 60-foot cone of.
I didn't do anything on their turn. They moved up on their turn.
Okay. Can I manoeuvre to a spot where I can get 1, 2, or 3 of them in this giant cone?
2 of them, yeah.
Sweet. Please make fortitude saving throws.
25 and 29. No, 30.
One saves, one does not.
Yep.
On a success, you'll take half damage. The one that did not will take
That was a lot of D6s.
full damage. This is a new one. It's called Key Blast. It deals a force damage. 10,
You know what?
18, 23 plus 3. 26 points of damage halved for the one saved. And the other guy gets pushed back 5 feet.
Just towards me.
Just for fun.
Oh, this is the other direction.
Oh, yeah, okay.
They're all coming up.
Look at those air hockey pucks.
We can play air hockey together now. That's so much fun.
The dead bodies.
Is that your turn?
I mean, actually, sorry, yes, that was three actions. So.
Banjo's up, stomping around.
Oh, fuck, yeah. They're all looking like still menacingly coming forward to it.
No.
Just got to be serrated.
Alright, so I am going to
28,
just
not 26. It's a plus.
cock an arrow at the closest one and say in my most menacing voice, drop your fucking weapons. And I'm going to, I can hold an action. If anyone pretty much does not drop the closest one to me, whoever I'm pointing at, if he does not drop his weapon on his turn, I'm going to shoot as my held action.
Yep.
Don't do that.
It's a good thing to do.
Alright. That's your turn?
That's me.
Okay, they're not going to drop their weapons. They are going to turn and run.
I'm a shooter.
Oh, got a Zobar. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. How much? 28 to hit.
Yeah, that is. AC 22.
11 damage.
He's bloodied. And they are going to run a full 90 feet each. In scattering.
I'm not choosing.
Oh, you can run down like a fucking train.
Although, do we want to grab one? No, sorry, it's not my turn.
Alright, Kaladin. These guys have scattered. They're 90 feet off behind buildings.
One of them
down
has been
alleyways.
tagged.
2 of them have taken damage. 1 of them's bloodied.
How far am I away?
So they moved. They were 20 feet away at 90, so 110
They're
feet from there.
squirreling
like-
through, so
yeah.
I can teleport.
From you, they're like
200
160 feet.
I can get that far, but I can't see them. So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have to see where I'm going. So
Because they came out of alleyways, so they sort of went back.
What if these guys were also police?
I assume they are. Honestly.
Yeah, I know.
My
that's- I'm worried.
my first thought was the
I was worried about that too, but they're obviously
They're all dirty
obviously
cops.
bent, yeah.
Oh yeah, Lief should have been there. Well, it's kind of a shame.
What?
Leaf should have been
Wow.
there.
Well, she was. I mean, she's not attacking, but she
Yeah.
was there.
I'll just run back to the group. Oh, yeah. Skip. Bills, you've got you're the only one that can catch him, I assume.
Probably.
I can run 25, so
Bill.
I'm out.
Yeah. Oh,
Ran.
oh god. Chase.
Okay. You'd probably have to use 2 actions just to get within sight of them.
Perfect. Do I by chance find the one that, not Grundle, Banjo's already...
Hard to tell at this distance who you've found.
How far are we? Just for...
I'd say that they,
Oh, one of those actions was a running reload.
we'll just say they're like 40 feet from you at this point.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot ones and I'm gonna scream out, no hard feelings! 38.
That's a crit.
You're
Should I?
gonna kill these fuckers before I get a
Okay.
chance to question them.
So it's non-lethal.
He's dead. Oh, what?
Non-lethal. I scream
No
hard
feelings.
feelings, yeah. Shoot him in the leg.
He is dropped down, beginning to bleed out on the cobblestones.
Perfect.
There's a...
And the other 2 are gone. What to say, unless you want to pursue.
I was only going to run one down, and if Bill's muted one, then cool. I will stop there. Well done, Bill. You managed to not kill a man.
Oh, is he not dead?
No, whoa. No. We want one alive.
Oh.
I did. Yeah, just zip.
You-
Put it away.
Okay.
We don't need it now. Put the loud, noisy thing away.
Okay.
I will grab this guy by the scruff of his neck and drag him into... Oh, God, where are we going to take this fucker?
Welcome to the cage.
Can't take him to the safe house.
Why not? Because it's a safe house. You don't take the police there.
Yeah, but he's not going
Oh,
to... He's
yeah.
out cold.
He ain't gonna survive then.
Is he still conscious?
Keep him in the
Maybe
coat
unconscious, I assume.
Okay, so if he's unconscious, I'm okay with dragging him there.
You might want to patch him up, he's gonna bleed out.
Oh, I can do that. if you want.
Can I do a medical check? I want to see if he's actually going to bleed out. Is it a medicine?
Well, mechanically speaking, he did no hard feelings, so he won't die.
Okay. It's just he'd been shot once already, so...
Could I just do a quick search of the other guy's body for any like wallet, anything like that?
Yeah, you do
Blackwell's
find a detective's badge. Detective Blackwell, Sam Blackwell. Yeah,
That name does sound familiar.
it's probably from some.
I think it's from a
TV
game or
does.
something, yeah.
So did the other one, but
Yeah.
okay.
They're cliche sort of sounding names. Yeah, you do find his detective's badge. And a gun. It's a standard sort of thing.
Standard issue gun. Do we put it in his own hand?
I want...
Make it look like a
What
sword.
is he shot himself
in the back?
He got shot in the back. Oh, I don't know. Like,
Yeah, that's him.
yeah, kind of fuck the pooch on that one. I'll throw you the gun if you want it.
It's a standard cop gun. They all have
Yeah.
the same sort of...
Weakest piece. You want
I'll
this?
have a look.
Alright. Be careful.
What's this do?
You gotta check the barrel first.
Click twice.
Click twice. What are we going to do with the buddy?
We can't leave it out here.
Oh.
Why not? It's a rough neighbourhood. Oh wait, where are we? Is it a
No,
rough
I
neighbourhood?
wouldn't. Not overly.
Let's go and put him in the river or something.
You're a dumpster.
I think we just leave it.
Not the dump.
Trash
away.
can. Trash can's our specialty.
Would they have, did any of those guys get close enough to get a good look at us?
No, but they were following you, so
No.
They probably know who
Probably
we
knew
are.
who we were.
Yeah.
In other words, are we going to set the body up somewhere? Because we just take it up to the building and just drop it off into a look like.
Aside from the bullet wound through the face.
No, but if it lands on the centre, it's just smart.
The issue of mine is that you're alright, you guys, yeah, okay. Any gold?
Oh yeah, 12 gold.
Can I have the detective?
Go on.
I've actually, yeah, you can, definitely.
Sweet.
I also hand you a diplomacy badge as well. If you want that, do you have one already?
Didn't you get that from Grundle?
Yeah, I've still got it on.
I thought you
What's
had
it
it.
for?
It just gives you checks on diplomacy.
Oh,
It's
sweet.
decent.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
bought
give me
it.
that.
Yeah.
Grind awarded.
I'll pass it on to you.
Do we have anything to wrap this guy up?
Yeah,
surely not.
Put a diplomat's badge.
Surely not, unless we're prepared.
Well, where are we? Are we in like near some
You're just like
buildings
walking
or-
through a commercial area.
How close are we to the safe house?
5-minute walk.
Really? Oh, well.
Let's take him there.
Yeah.
He's not going to smell
Yeah.
it immediately overnight.
No, I'm just worried if anyone sees us, but I'm sure.
I'm going to do a medicine check on myself, by the way, because I'm fucked.
Can I do a perception check to see if we are actually alone in this area?
Yeah.
35.
I'd say that there was no one in the immediate area. You probably think you can hear people in the distance. You feel like the gunshots would have attracted attention. You probably won't be alone for long.
Right. It's a now or never kind of thing, guys. If we're taking him.
Yeah, let's drag him back to the
Drag him
safe house. I never get to do this, but I'll use, if I can, my survival to cover our footsteps on the way back.
Okay.
Or our blood smear.
It's going to be a snail trail.
I wonder which way they went.
So it's a total of 18.
You guys make your way back to the safe house.
Right.
Covered our footprints really well. I just kicked him.
Wasn't it raining?
Was it?
Aren't we on cobblestone?
I don't think you're rolling for the weather, Bill.
I wasn't noticing.
They're in the rain, just kicking dirt.
We're on cobblestone streets. Like, how are you going to...
I went and got some dirt.
There's a dirt trail. Mudslide. Straight on the wall.
The mud and the blood congealed together.
Stick old mate in the cage.
Yep.
Leave Blackwell to decide. Do we decide what we're going to do with him?
Just in the corner.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't. You don't speak Goblin.
He does.
I do.
You guys can't have
No, you speak Goblin. He's nuts.
Going all right. Yeah.
That seemed forced. Yeah, sorry.
It's a little bit garbled, but
He speaks dragon too.
Cut that.
Okay,
open with that.
That's going at the end.
Hey, footsies.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
King.
What are you doing on this side of the table?
Well, I'm on my side. I can't reach. There we go. That'll do.
All right, enough footsies.
Things you have to say during D&D.
No more footsies.
Unless you've got enough for everyone.
You bring it up for the whole class.